Me 30. Sorry. Here. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. Happy Wednesday, and we are talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the reunion. I know you guys are just talking about it at Large's channel, but I'm glad you guys are here. I'm Amir. I hope you're feeling better. I'm Reality of Krista Marie. This is the Who's Starting On podcast on YouTube, which I should be uploading it over on the podcast side, but it is on Apple, Spotify, and all the podcast platforms. But those are the two that you can rate me. 5 stars, please. I have a steady 5-star rating. Don't have many of them. That's it. But the more the better. And also with the YouTube, if you can share this, like, comment, all that, everything is amazing. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. You probably can. I never check my audio, but Larger should be here any minute. But I know you guys were just talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'd like to know what everybody thinks. I mean, I feel like we got a lot out of this episode, and this final episode, I have a lot to say about it. And I have notes, and yeah. So wait, I sent Larger the link. Let me make sure I'm gonna post it in here for, Larger, Manny, whoever wants to come up, or whoever wants to come up. Anybody actually, as long as you don't have a dick pic. That's all I ask. Just don't put your dick pics in there. So, let's see what on YouTube real quick too. Am I live everywhere? Did I turn Instagram on? I did turn Instagram on. YouTube I have on, right? I said we're live on all 5 platforms. It looks like I think. I don't know. I'm looking, but okay. Where are we at? All right, I'm here. It says it never. An error occurred. Why? Am I live? I'm live, right? Player. Copy. I'm having a hard time on Instagram. I took it off of my phone because it got like frozen, so I took the app down, and now I'm trying to put it back up. It's giving me a hard time. All right, that should be okay. I should resend it to her actually. Resend it to Larja. But yeah, so I didn't I liked Bose in the beginning. I liked her and Dorit's friendship, but after watching this episode, I don't like her at all. I don't like her comments. I think that she's not as educated as she thinks she is. I don't think she's as, her reads aren't as good, I should say. She's educated. I don't think her reads are as good as she thinks they are. Larger calls her a clown, and I'm starting to feel like she's a clown. I just think that she's just messy and just she's not a girl's girl. I don't think she's as bad as Kenya, but I just feel like she doesn't get along with women. It doesn't seem like women can work for her. That seems like always a problem for her. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's a lot of turnaround in her jobs, even though there were the places. Of course, she got hired at great places and she worked at them for a while. But anyway, Garcelle, the fact that let me start. I'm going to go back and start from the beginning, but before Larger gets here, I'll just tell you what I think. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I love you. I hope you feel better. Thank you. It is It is L'Oreal. It's Maybelline. It's Maybelline. I love it because I can never find a paint that I like. And when you're on camera, you have to wear friggin' I wear such heavy makeup because it's hard to see in the camera. I wish this is my voice by now. But so yeah, let me get started. I'll just tell you my thoughts before it gets here. Where's my damn notes? Thank you for the notes. I was like, Kathy, I need you. Okay. The fact that at Dorit's house, Garcelle is the one who asked Sutton if there is alcohol in her drink. And nobody seems to want to clock that. Everybody wants to hear what Dorit said. And Dorit just pointed out what I'm pointing out. Why do you, and she did that was the whole point there. Why are you always pointing out when I say it, but not when other people say it? And it's like, you say that you don't want the narrative pushed, Sutton, but you keep letting the narrative be pushed because you keep fucking bringing it up. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that you keep saying things, oh, don't call me alcoholic, that's what's making you look like an alcoholic. And actually, it seems like you are, because you said, it's my business to talk about. Okay. And the fact that Erica has no reason why, I told you, she has no reason why she's divorcing Tom. Why wasn't she divorcing Tom? So he can't testify against her. He was competent enough. She acts like he's not competent. He was competent enough to stand trial. So what the fuck do you mean? You don't think you can't divorce an incompetent man? He was competent enough to stand trial, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop it, Erica. You fucking McFakerson. You fucker McFakersons. Like, why aren't you divorcing? And again, can somebody please tell me why she divorced him to begin with? Do not tell me it's because he was stealing money, because she didn't find out till the day after. According to Erica Jane, she didn't know until after she filed for divorce that night on Thanksgiving, 2021, the night I met Zach Peter. I was like, this is crazy. Anyway, so the fact that she has no reason why she divorced him, no reason why she divorced them still to this day. I don't want to hear it because he had, we know the real reason why, because the money was gone and she fucked him, or he fucked her over, and they kept trying to leave him at the bottom of cliffs and shit. He wasn't dying. He's still kicking. He's still competent enough to stay in trial. That's the wild part. I'm like, after all that, even after going down the hill 18,000 times. But anyway, she's a whole joke. She's a joke. Again, the interesting comment. You're not an actress, you're not a singer, you're not a waitress, you're not anything, Erica. You are a talentless hoe that sucks dick for bags. And that's what you did. And you got a fake life, and you received stolen property. And in my world, when you receive stolen property, if you don't give it back, it's a fucking felony. Okay. And it probably should be a felony when you leave people at the bottom of cliffs for 18 hours when they're 95 years old, and you never tell the hospital. You never tell the doctors any of this, right? And then the fact that Garcelle is sitting there, and I mean, maybe not say the smile comment, because those bitches are just cunts, but it is hurtful. And the fact that Boz made fun of it, I'm like, and fuck you, Kyle. Are you kidding me? I can't wait. Thank God Garcelle did what she did, because if I would have seen what, like, if she would have saw what we saw, and that's just what we heard, he was dismissive. Get the fuck out of here. He was dismissive. But a year prior to that, she's thanking him for everything that he's done for her, and she wouldn't be able to do it without him for Chicago the first time. He's dismissive. He's fucking Tracy. You're fucking your ex-husband, Tom. You're funneling money through Tom Sr. from Tom Girardi. You and Tom Girardi and Tom Sr. had this thing. Tom Sr. is Tommy's dad. Had a thing going where allegedly the money was being funneled through him because things were happening, and Tom was probably going to get caught or something. The money, right? Things were starting to, I guess, because Erica said his dementia was kicking in and he couldn't hear and see. He was starting to be able to not hear and see. Dementia made him not hear his clients asking for their money or see the clients asking for the money. And the fact that she's acting like she's out of the woods, she's not out of the woods. And the only reason she's not divorcing him is because he can't testify against her. Because if he was competent enough to stand trial for his own guilty shit, then he's competent enough to stand your trial and to tell them that you are fucking guilty. But that's just like that's a goddamn conversation I have with myself and you guys all the time. I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand the fact that she called Garcelle uninteresting. We heard one comment about your son finally, because ASAP Rocky trial. That's the only time she ever really talks about her son, except for when he had the great Pasadena snowstorm of 2019, when he rolled his car in a big Pasadena snowstorm. After they called him over a burglary, when Tom got punched in the face and had a black eye for the burglar who stole the earrings allegedly that day. Not allegedly, that's what they said. Anyway, but those 3 points I wanted to get across real quick, because I have 2 minutes today. Oh, and Dorit not admitting that she doesn't think that PK's sober. We don't think that PK's sober. She all but admits it, right? I guess he's not talking to her. I don't know why. The fact that they laugh about him hanging out with Mauricio is weird. They're 60 some years old. Kyle Cook is my age, so I kind of get Kyle Cook hanging out. He is the DJ. I give like my friend, hey dad. Oh, I haven't seen my dad in a while. What's up? Where's Mike Clancy? What do you guys just ask Mike Clancy when he comes in? Palaver, where you at? Little Diggy Virgo, where you at? I wish he could. I keep telling him that you're gonna be our tour bus driver and we could go cross country. I'm gonna pull the comments up so you can see them. But yeah, like he rolled down a cliff and she didn't tell the hospital, right? She tells him that he broke his leg. I don't know. I want the tow truck driver's name. I would like, who took his car out of the fucking cliff. Are you kidding me? Who towed the car out? We never know who the tow truck driver is. Like, come on, Erica. Give us something to hang our head on. Like, give me something to say, like, oh, maybe you weren't trying to kill him. Allegedly, Tom Sr. can get things done in Vegas. Her residency, money being washed and sent back to her so she could use it for her defense when he goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and he's incompetent and he needs a conservator and then he gets a conservator and then he's competent as the staff. Hey, babe.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm so glad you got off class. I'm so glad. And
Uh-oh, is there an echo?
Huh?
Is that me? I thought I heard an echo.
Do you hear an echo? Am I close enough?
Yeah. How are you? Oh my God, that episode really triggered me. I was like, no way.
No, I'm just talking about like the highlights real quick because I'm like the things that are bothering
Yeah,
me.
continue. I'm here.
Okay. Like Erica, first of all, like the whole stuff, I just can't take the whole Tom stuff. We know that he rolled down a cliff. We know that you left him down there. And it's just crazy to me that like I can't stop talking about it. But it's the fact that she called Garcelle uninteresting. But with this episode with Boz, I'm so glad that we saw what they said at the end after she walked off, but the fact that they talk shit knowing that the cameras are there, and that's just what we heard. Like, oh my God. I was like, Boz, are you kidding me? And Boz is going to make fun of the fact that she said nobody smiled at me. I'm like, that was triggering for me. That and Kyle, Kyle literally all but admitting that I don't know what she's trying to say. I still don't know what the fuck this bitch is trying to say. It's been 3 seasons and she's trying to say, I don't know what. I don't think she's a lesbian at all. I don't think she's bisexual. I think she's fucking with us for the 3rd time. And I think I'm with you. I don't think I'm going to watch it anymore. Tell me the most triggering parts before I didn't even get to the recap. So what are the most triggering parts for you, Miss Larja? Are you there? Are you there? Larja. Maybe she had a phone call. All right. So literally when we start out, I can't believe that like we're still harping on what were we harping on in the very beginning? Oh my God. PK and him not really being sober, I guess. I don't know. The fact that they keep talking about this. And then also discussing with Bose, her trying to say that Sutton called her an angry Black woman. I mean, when Sutton said, why are you so angry at me? Like, I don't know. You guys, I'm asking you guys, like, do you think that's what she meant by that? I mean, I know that it hits differently. It did with Garcelle, but do you think that she was reaching? Do you think she was reaching for that one? That's the one with Boz, I'm saying, not the one with Garcelle, obviously with Garcelle. Yeah. They were just trying to explain to Dorit what it meant. And they all kind of stuck up for Sutton a little bit, but in the moment, but I guess those women, they don't understand, and I do like the fact that when she said, all right, well, then you came in strong, and she's like, well, I am strong. I like that part, even though she's on my nerves, Boz. I think that she's a sellout. And remember, I liked her in the beginning. I was like, oh, I like their friendship. And I'm not mad at Dorit. I still love Dorit. I'm still all there for Dorit. I'm still with Dorit on all of it. And I'm still with their friendship. But I can't stand the fact that she just, what a fucking sellout she was. And not even just being friends with Dorit, just running her fucking mouth. Like, what do you just fucking got here? Like, you don't even go here. She doesn't even go here. But, and then also Sutton with I like the fact that somebody said she throws temper tantrums when people hold her accountable. And she does switch on and off when she drinks. That's what it is. I just realized that when actually the comment came from one of the I can't see your comments, guys. So, my notes are on a different page. So if you guys are talking, I'm sorry. Maybe I know you'll hold on to the chat, and my dad's there too. So I wish you could post my comments. But anyway, Sutton, I mean, and even Sutton. So Andy asks Garcelle to weigh in on Sutton, which again, Andy keeps asking Garcelle to weigh in a lot. And I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's poking her, trying to get her to participate because she looks really upset, or he really does want her opinion. But it doesn't matter whatever she says. People, they just jump right on her anyway. But she partially agreed with the fact that Sutton does throw tantrums and people hold her accountable. And I guess she did. I mean, I wish they would have did like a montage of that, just validation of that. I don't know. I kind of guess I agree with it, but and also Garcelle with the home invasion thing again. For the 18th time, Dorit, it's not 4 people on Twitter. It's 4 million people on Twitter that think you're an effing fucking liar. And again, I'm okay. In my opinion, okay, let me read you guys that. My Boz was in that pre-reunion to take Garcelle down. Yes. Okay. Got it. Erica said Tom was submissive. Yeah, I know. I don't think Sutton meant. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't think she meant it either. But do you think that what would you think coming from Sutton? Would it? I'll just ask you guys because and also, do you think that how long do you think it was before Garcelle left? Because it looked like it took her a while to get ready. The fact that nobody checked on her makes me really fucking mad, especially Sutton. And then she's like, "Oh, we're supposed to go to dinner." Now you're on an island by your fucking self, bitch. That's what the fuck you get. Like, she's going to be screwed next season. And I don't even think I want to watch it. I need Kyle to move the fuck along with her story. Move along with your life. Move along with do something fucking different. Like, for the third fucking, this is the third, we could probably play every reunion for the last 3, and it's going to be the same shit with Kyle. The same shit. We're talking about the same fucking thing. And Kathy's there again, talking about the same thing. Is Kyle a lesbian? Maybe Kyle's a lesbian. I don't know if she's a lesbian. I don't know. I don't know if a lesbian. I don't know what Mo did. Where's the fucking money, Kyle? Where is the money? Your dude, he's a kitty cat fucker, okay? There's all of the reasons in the world to tell us why you don't want to fucking be married to him. Why aren't you saying it? Like, why isn't she saying it? Like, I don't get it. It's like Erica keeps throwing in her fucking 2 cents. Well, I get, everybody gets shit on. I get shit on. I got piled on every season. You fucking deserved it. Everybody that gets shit on deserves it. Garcelle does not. What has Garcelle done? She hasn't stolen anything from anybody. She doesn't talk shit on people. She's really not that messy. She's really not. The fact that she doesn't read people right, that's fine. Who cares? She can't be a mean girl. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it is if you want to stick up for yourself, but it's really not. Like, all she does is tell the truth. And she just says it in a way that's not messy. And the fact that she tried to be messy, it didn't work. And they're just assholes about it. They are fucking assholes. And I know that she sat there, you could see it in her face. And I think there was one part where, I think when Sutton, when this was at the end, there's another part. There's a couple of parts when Sutton said things and Garcelle's face just. And I'm like, there it is. I think it might have been in the beginning, but Andy looks at her and he's like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, I don't feel everything. She said everything at first. She's like, I don't want to talk about it at first. She didn't want to say what it was. And, Andy keeps fucking poking her. And she's like, I'm just really pissed right now. And she says she feels like she doesn't receive any grace from this other housewives, which is true. And she's just pissed about all of it, she said. And she sat on this couch since I sat on this couch. She said, I don't want to answer. That's what she said. I don't want to answer any more questions, honestly, which is true. He keeps asking her opinion. And it's like, stop, Andy. Like, that she's obviously bothered. And I think that, well, I don't know what I think in the end, but, and she said, I stand by the things I say. Well, so do the rest of the fact that nobody said anything else about the fucking robbery when she was saying, I stand by it, whatever. And they have to keep replaying it when the things that she said, it's like, listen, everybody said that it's 4 million people on Twitter, right? But it's just crazy. So then we have to talk about Kyle and freaking Mauricio and not filing for divorce. Again, Erica and Tom. Again, where's the money, Kyle? Like, why aren't you filing for divorce? You did say something last year that she's, again, all but saying the same thing she always says. He starts to tear up when he asks her all about their marriage. And she's like, we're really good friends. We continue to talk about things. And, I just regret, she cries, and she regrets that the relationship ended up this way. She wishes that she would have shut things down. And she swears that we know the Real Housewives has nothing to do with it. We know he's a kitty cat fucker. We know that he's a thief. We know that he's out there getting pictures taken with 7 other women, not just one. We know that he slept with his dance partner. I know that he had sex with fucking Elsa Jean and probably allegedly has a love baby. Okay? With somebody who is nothing like Kyle. And the fact that none of the women that he hooks up with look anything like Kyle is really. And I wonder how many times we know how many times she wore kitty cat costumes for Halloween. But the fact that women, she's like, she starts to blame it's all because these women are throwing themselves at him, but he's always been my biggest supporter, and it's not easy doing this without him. And he's out there with all this money. He's got money, she says. He's traveling, fame, business, agency fraud. No, how about the fraud, Kyle? What about the $70 million that he stole? How about the fact that he's trying to get his dad's money? He took his dad out of the company and made him a conservatorship when he's 88 years old, and he was running your company and you're fired up because you lost your license or whatever you did. You literally, he got married young, so that makes him a whore now. He's had 40, how long have he been married? He's 20 years to be a whore. Why now did he hit the fuck a button all of a sudden? Like, why now is he hitting the fuck a button? Because it seems like he said, fuck it, Kyle. He doesn't care how many people he embarrasses you with. And, like, what are you doing? Like, the fact that she literally, oh my God, that was the first picture we ever saw. Hey, Val, I'm so glad you're here too, by the way. I hope everybody else comes over too, like Andre and whoever else was in largest chat. I appreciate everybody watching too. I don't know why my TikTok's not working, so we don't have a big crowd, but yeah, I'm not feeling me neither, Lady Virgo. I remember in the beginning, I really liked her. I was like, oh, she's good. I was trying to like really, like her because I liked her friendship with Dorit because I liked Dorit going after everybody else. But the whole thing that she has pulled, she's turned everything. She just turned on me. I don't know. She turned into like, I don't know. She just turned into a messy person. I can see why she doesn't get along with women and why she doesn't. Her jobs, she's got a quick turnaround with jobs. I don't say quick, but for somebody like who's retired and you looks like you've worked at 4 major places, it seems like you probably only worked for each one of them for maybe like 8 years, 10 years most, and then something happens, and it's like I don't know what it is, but I can see why people don't stay around you. I don't know. Let me just stop there, but that the fucking, then she tries to say that it's all, I have to protect my daughters. I need to protect my daughters. So that's why you're not telling us what he fucking did. I'm so like sick of her. Like, she's like, women are snakes. They see a good man who's a good husband and a good father who has money. This is what she's talking about Mauricio. And they say they want that. That's what she says. And they start, this is Kyle talking about Mauricio, throwing themselves at him. We got married very young. That's what it was. And he never got to go out and party and do his thing. What? He is a weirdo fucking thief who likes kitty cat fuckers, who does weird shit with kitty cat costumes and throw up and shit, and just what the fucking fuck? Like, you have all the fucking reasons in the world, Kyle, to be like, I'm out. That is too far for me. I do not consent to that. I didn't want to know that. I did not consent. Thank you, all great day. Like, thank you for telling us that. I didn't know. I didn't need to know, because now I will never stop thinking about that. I will never stop thinking about when literally Dorit kissed his back, and I'll never stop thinking about the kitty cat fucker, because that's just weird, dude. You're a fucking whack job. Like, but Kyle, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kyle? Like, come on, man. Where's the money? Obviously, if you own half the agency, you get half that money that you stole that he doesn't have to pay back, and then his dad's money. However, whatever. But also with Bose being the spokesperson for Dorit. I don't think she's a spokesperson for Dorit. I just feel like she's Dorit's friend, but you don't even go here, so shut the fuck up anymore. Like, at this point, you don't go here anymore, so quiet. Like, you let Dorit handle it. She's got this. You're just looking pretty dumb right now. You're the one that wants to have a baby with somebody that doesn't even tell you they love you yet. Wow, fucking weird. If I don't know what you do when you don't know if somebody loves you. Like, you just met. How would you know that? And why would you even? That's called like love bombing. That's like she's got something up with her. Like, that's like, move to, I do the same shit. I moved in with George first. I'm on our first date. I never left. Ask my dad. Dad's in the chat. But I came here one night, and I came home maybe like I slept here for 3 days, and then I went back home for a little bit. Where's my dad? Is he still here? And then I would call my dad every once in a while. I'm like, Dad, This dude goes to bed at 7 o'clock at night. I can't fucking do this. I can't. At 7 o'clock at night, I can't. And then I would call him. And I'm like, Dad, he gets me to move in. And then I go, Dad, he told me, look, my dad, where's he at? I miss him. Weirdo, where you at? We gotta go to the shore soon. Go to the shore house soon, please. But you might be there. Dad, are you still there? We go to the shore. We go to the shore house, man. Can I just come get the keys? Do you still have the keys? Does Mom have the keys? Who has the keys to the shore house? Please don't sell the shore house. Can you guys beg Dad not to sell the shore house, please? Tell them to keep it. The one that I want them to keep, please. I don't know. Isn't it weird how she was so okay? Yes, let me move on. I'm like focused on this show. Listen, Memorial Day weekend. Remember my friend Deneen that was just at Philadelphia, Deneen and Collage. Maria was better than ever. Maria, that song Diamond Girl and all that stuff. So they're at the shore. All of them TKA. All of them. They're gonna be at the Seaport Pier. So Dad, on Memorial Day weekend, I need to get a shore house. So don't let anybody else have it, please. I need to use it, please. I'm about to just text him because I keep forgetting. I am going because that is the shore music that we in the 90s. That when I got shore houses with people, we were listening to my friend Deneen. We were listening to all of it, and I posted the pictures from Friday night. So much fucking fun. I showed you with Sal dancing on stage with TKA. Anyway, so just imagine they're all going to be the shore. And yes, I invited the ones from up north. You know those people. But I also am thinking about doing. Listen, I thought about this. I asked Deneen how much it would be, not how much it would be for them to go play up North Jersey for, you know, who's up there, the people that live on the, you know, the, not the one I'm allergic to, the other people. I don't want to say out loud. It's the people that I talk to outside of the show, you know, as a, you know, kind of a thing. And because, you know, somebody's going to have a bachelorette, not a bachelor party, a receptionist type thing this summer. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people in the you know, some of the God, Krista, you know the people that are getting married or maybe have gotten married. Anyway, that party I'm talking about. I was thinking about maybe getting them for that show, getting them to come play at the reception. That I probably would have to show. I don't know, but that's the whole thing. Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? Larja, did you get? Oh, Larja, you're there. What am I saying? You are there, anyway. So yeah. Hey, oh Bianca,
Yeah, I'm
hey.
totally here. I'm totally
Okay.
here.
So yeah, I'm sorry. Back on track, Krista. Back on track. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, great.
Okay. So literally, how is he? Okay. They see a great man and they see this. How do they say a good man? The man who literally is on OnlyFans telling people to get kitty cat costumes and kitty cat bowls and do all kinds of weird shit behind, you know, I can't even. I wish I could just play. I should play it on our way out of here. We should play it one last time. Since we're going to like take a not to watch it anymore, we should probably play the Aubrey O'Day thing so everybody can understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Like just the impact that would have if you're married to this man. Like it's just fucking strange. I don't think people are throwing themselves at him because I think you can't. I think once they see his little, you know what? I have a feeling that this weird ass shit that he does is like, it's the fact that Kyle's worried about her reputation, which is weird. It's 2025. What about your dad, dude? What about the shit that your dad does? What about the shit that he doesn't give a shit? He's telling Aubrey O'Day this shit. Did you not think she was going to tell on you? I'm so confused. I know that OnlyFans is supposed to be like, what is that, secretive? I don't know. Are they supposed to keep your? I guess you pay them to shut their fucking mouth, right? Like you keep them you paid them to shut their mouth, not run their mouth, but she did anyway. But I guess no, she blocked him. She had no loyalty to him because she said block. Once she got done reading what. I gotta play it one last time for you guys. I gotta play it for you one last time. Laura, do you want to chat? You want to chat for 2 seconds while I find this thing with Aubrey
Yeah,
O'Day?
sure. So
You can
I was
you
hearing
can
what
set it
you
up.
were saying. The Dorito came off mad. For me, the attack on Garcelle, I'm glad she left. They don't really listen to her. They never really have. Um, Bozo is an op. I'm not really sure how
You
she
think she's?
could.
I think she's a plant. I think she's a plant.
Yeah, like she's a plant, full on op like that. Yep.
Full on, yeah. Psyop for
So she, as far as her working stuff, she worked at Pepsi from 2005 to 2014. So that's a long span. And then she left there and was like, when she was the brand marketer for Uber, it was for like a year. When she was at Netflix, it was like 2.5 years. When she was at the other place, it was like 2, 3 years. You know what I mean? So she like goes and she says she goes for short times to make
Why
places
though?
better and to she sees if they have problems, then she thinks she goes and makes their problems better
Oh,
because they don't have enough
oh,
black people. Hmm.
got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, so because we're gonna get rid of just so you guys know what I'm talking about. When I say the fact the weirdo kitty cat shit, you got to just understand. I know I played it before. You're probably gonna have to trigger warning because it's just I'm looking at it right now. I'm just trying to get to the part where she says it. Oh God. Oh God. Oh.
So this is going to be Aubrey O'Day, the one who
Mm-hmm.
used to be in that P Diddy band, and
Mm-hmm.
she's going to be talking. Does she say that it's Mo, or is it
She
speculated that it's Mo?
you'll see, you'll hear. It's all but say it. Um, yeah, she describes him and Kyle and talks about the weirdest thing was the assumption that she's a lesbian now. What is it at?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Did I ever play it for you? I know you heard it before.
Yeah,
Where the fuck?
I didn't know that Aubrey is a lesbian now too.
Well, no, she's no. She said Kyle. Well, you'll hear it. You'll see why you know it's Mauricio. That's what I mean. Where the fuck is I got the thing on? I mean,
Well, now what year did this?
this was last year, I think. Um,
Oh,
I'm looking at the closed captioning so I can just find it because I know it's somewhere in the middle. Damn. Sex parties. Sex parties. So this is basically she's on. She I guess she was on OnlyFans at one point. I don't know how, or I don't know how she meets. I don't know how they meet people. I don't know how she meets Mauricio. I don't know how she meets people to sleep with. I don't know what she was doing. She doesn't really say. What the fuck? Is this like in the right one? This is annoying, dude. He asks her about like having sex with married men, and she brings up this Real Housewife first guy, but she never says his name. But um, yeah. Oh, here. Oh my God, here it is. Oh God, I can't. I got. Like, oh my God, come on. You know, I'll have to find. I can't find the exact spot. I don't want to keep you guys hanging, like, because I can't. Yeah.
it was a long interview.
Huh? All right, I
It was a
found it.
long interview.
Oh God. It's a long interview. Yeah. All right, hold on. I got it. Okay. Okay. So I got it. So this, hey, I know I played this for you guys before because this came from Dana, but Dana found there. Somebody found it, but this is Aubrey O'Day talking about yeah, no, we have the dude Val. I know. It's because I live where I live too, I think, because Philly, New York,
Okay, I'll
Jersey.
give you that. I don't dislike Bose, but I don't like her actions. And yeah, I won't be supporting her based off of those actions.
No, me
But this
either.
copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the
Okay.
Copyright Act of 1976,
Oh,
fair
thank you,
use
thank
is
you.
made.
Okay.
Yep.
Hear it all the time.
Who guys said that to you multiple times?
All of them do. But anyway, so I said to him, like, what would be your fantasy? Like, if you could have it any, I know the sex was an issue in your marriage. So what if we're going to go there sexually, just give it to me. And we were having phone sex. We were having Skype sex.
Okay.
Like we were getting into it. I was not seeing anything weird. So he goes to me, I'll be right back. Little did I know this motherfucker was the Forrest Gump meme running his ass across the street to Petco. He calls me and he goes, you're going to walk into my house. I want you to have a jacket on. When you take it off, I want you to have like briefs on, but pull them up real high so you have a really chunky camel toe. I don't have a big pussy, so I don't give big chunky camel toe to some. I can see why it's hot. Sometimes I like a chunky camel toe, but I'm not really giving a ton of chunk down there.
You guys can hear it, right? I hope you guys hear it.
But he wants a chunky camel toe. And then he's
Yes,
like, I'm
I
going
can
to
hear.
obsess your body. I'm going to walk around you. And he's like, and by the way, before you come, I want to make sure that you have eaten well. I want you to go to In-N-Out and I want you to get animal style fries, double cheeseburger. I want you to go to Chick-fil-A, extra Polynesian sauce. And I'm sitting here like, wow, he really wants me to be fed. Okay. And then he goes, because when you come, You're going to get down on your knees. I'm going to put my dick in your mouth and I'm going to fuck your mouth so hard until you vomit, and you're going to vomit all over my dick. And I've bought you these 3 kiddie bowls. Then sends me a picture of 3 pink kiddie bowls on the fucking ground. And he said he's going to fuck my face so hard that I vomit on his dick into the kiddie bowl until each 3 are filled. And then he's going to leash me up, and I'm going to crawl to each bowl while he fucks me in the ass and I lap up my vomit. And I was like, block. And you're lucky I don't tell everybody your name, because your wife has a big show on Netflix and y'all weren't necessarily fully parted now that I've heard all the information. So you're lucky I don't call your ass out, whatever camera is looking at me. Weirdo shit. Wife doesn't know. She's traumatized. Now she's saying she's a lesbian. Maybe they were in an open marriage. Like, I could tell she's going through it. And I ran into her and in the store, and I wanted to run over to her and be like, baby, don't put yourself through it. Your man was garbage. But I just can't, because old me would have done it, but new me is trying to stay out of people's business.
Hey, at least it was Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out. Those are 2 good ones.
Well,
those are 2 good
on
options.
OnlyFans, I was asked, could I finger myself while eating Wendy's? And I was like, Wendy's? Like, you might as well ask me to fucking get Arby's. I was asked to slap bologna on my tits and my ass.
Do you see what the fuck I'm talking about? Do you understand now why I can't ever look at him? Like, why in the motherfuck would you ever fucking say that to somebody that you barely...
What was she saying about a pardon? What was she saying about a pardon?
A pardon?
Yeah, she said I don't know if they got a pardon or what, but the wife doesn't know anything.
Oh, like maybe I think she meant like maybe he was allowed to go have a pass or something. Like maybe he's allowed to do certain things.
Pardon like that. Oh, like I thought it meant some kind of legal, like they were caught up legally. So what year was that again?
This was, hold on. Oh, shit. I don't want to lose it. This was, oh God, the date was right there. Hold on. It was on 7 months ago.
Oh, that's not, that was in the timeline because,
yeah, this is 1 year.
That's within the timeline because Morgan Wade has been in pictures with them since 2022.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about, Kyle. Why are you not telling us this? Fuck this dude. Like, the shit that he has done and doesn't care if you find out, obviously, that's not somebody that you say shit like that to. You're going to get caught. Like, or not. I don't know. Well, it was with Mo's show. She must have, like, forgot to say Bravo. But, yeah, Mo's show was on Netflix, but it's not any longer. But at the time it was. And she's like, I'm not going to try to ruin it since he got his big shit. It's like crazy. It's like, why? What? I don't get it. He just hit the fuck you button, I guess. I think that he just doesn't care anymore about her. And I think she realizes that. And I don't think he doesn't. It's not that he doesn't want to, he doesn't know how to fight with her. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get back with her. He's not a good guy, Kyle. They're not throwing themselves at him because he's a good husband. He's cheating on his wife. Why the fuck would they think he's a good man? He's not a good father if he's doing it. Whatever it is, what it is. He's trying to steal his dad's money because he swears his dad's girlfriend's young and stealing all his money. She's 68. He's 88. They've been together 20 years. And in my eyes, it's her fucking money too. So mind your business. Mind your fucking business. Whether they have the restraining order against each other now or not, the husband and the dad and the girlfriend, they fight like they're very toxic. But the fact is, mind your business. Why are you trying to take his money? Where's the $70 million at? Tell me you spent $70 million in a year and a half. It's been probably like 2 years, maybe. The fact that he doesn't even have to give it back is weird to me. And I'm still stuck on the fact that Erica has received stolen property. And I don't understand why she's not getting charged with a felony for keeping it and not giving it back. And he's not a strong guy, Kyle. Like, I just don't understand what the fuck she was talking about right there. She doesn't want anybody talking shit on him. She's protecting his fucking image. What? How? What? Why do you need to protect his image? He don't fucking protect his own image. Like, he laughed at the fact that Jax got yelled at by Erica because he didn't know the context. With context, is it fucking
Well, all
funny?
I can say is, like, I can respect her not talking shit about him, even if he deserves to have the shit talked about him. If she wants to pride herself on being the one to never have done that, then that's beautiful. That's her vibe. And she doesn't have to. She obviously takes it out on the women in her friend group instead.
Well, yeah, but they're not even in her friend group because she knows everybody in the everybody's the last to know in that group that nobody's Kyle's friend. You know what I mean? Just like the other women, like they're the last to know that when they're not somebody. You know what I mean? Like Kyle's never been friends with anybody on this. She's not a good friend. That's not what that show's for anyway. They don't allow you to be good friends. If they would just get together in the very beginning of the show without the fucking eighth housewife, without us involved, and say to each other, plan out who's going to fuck each other over, get it, and be on the same page with it, right? And then when you do it and make it look real, and it'll still look fucking messy, and you guys will know that you've already planned it out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of script your fucking seasons from now on if you want to stay on the show and make it good. I'm just saying, like, how stupid. Like, I'm just saying, like, because at this point they're fighting so toxically. Our OG cast, like franchises, I told you what they do. They have no choice but to make them hang out. They don't like each other any longer. They force them to hang out. They have some weird dinner where they drink, play some fucking silly fucking games. They play fucking, clown games to get clown prizes. They end up fighting, then the producers get their fucking content, ha ha ha, and they get to go home for the night. And then you have a bunch of people fucking toxically fighting. They hate each other. And then you expect them every season to fucking be friends again? Or when the reunion comes, they're supposed to forgive that fucking cunt? No, because we didn't agree to this. They would be smart. Don't you think they should agree to something in the very beginning? How else are they going to survive this fucking shit? You know what I'm saying? None of them can stand being called out for fucking anything. You know what I mean? And nobody's calling Kyle the fuck out for the $70 million except for me and you and then the fucking kitty cat shit. It's obviously Mauricio. He's the cheater. He's the cheater husband. He's the only one who does that shit. And he's like, every girl he cheats on looks like Aubrey. Big tits, blonde hair, nothing like Kyle. Nothing like Kyle. And the fact that, because he was young when we got together, that's on him. That's on him, bitch. That is on fucking him. Fuck that shit. Like, I don't know what, so what? He has to embarrass you when he does it? You know what I'm saying? He has to have a love child? Like, he doesn't have to go as far as he did. He wants to fuck people, fuck people. Why don't you have him bring people home or something? I don't fucking know, Kyle. Why don't you just watch? Why don't you just say, I have to be there? That would be my answer if that's how you want to feel, because he didn't get to fuck a lot of people before we got married, is what she's saying. Hey, Darren, how are you? I'm just getting into the beginning. I'm still on Kyle. I haven't moved on. I'm still the fuck. I'm just mad at Kyle. I just played, Darren. I don't know if you heard it. I don't want to traumatize you, but I just played what Aubrey O'Day had said about, allegedly, sounds basically about Mauricio. And it is so traumatizing that I feel like everybody needs, if I have to hear it, everybody has to hear it. You can blame Dana Wilkie for that one. But like, you know what though? You know what happened. You know those bitches. You know they have to stop drinking. We can't have that OG cast, because look what happens. They force them to hang out. Well, not force them, but you know what happens. We end up getting canceled because you can't stop being a messy person. Sonja. It's not good for Senorita either. It's not funny Senorita anymore. It's naked Senorita. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady? And why do you have a camera on her get naked all the time? That was horrible. That was so bad. Her getting naked and swimming in the pool, and then Bravo fucking recording it and then showing us. And then showing us how she's getting naked in restaurants, how she's naked here. Why cut that shit the fuck out and deal with it? Because it's messy, it's gross, it's not healthy. She looks like a wild out pillhead. I'm sorry, allegedly, Senorita. I'm just saying, allegedly you are a fucking mess, and it's a shame that you can't even get it together for the show. And the fact that Bravo is exploiting her naked body makes me really fucking mad. I don't care if she fucking, she airs out or she cleans herself, she like detoxes between seasons. Now she doesn't at all. So it's a shame, because she was elevated in society, and then JP Morgan leaves her, and then she's like all down, and then Housewives comes along, she's back up for a long time, and you know what happens, then you have to go back down again, and that just kills Sonja, because it was like and it's like and now she's always getting rejection because she can't stop being acting like she's how do you sleep with an 18-year-old? I'm sorry, I have to talk about this. Did you guys hear about this? This is really fucking bad. I think it was Sonja had a threesome with an 18-year-old and his friend. And it was like somebody's son. It's like somebody's son in, I don't know if it was where where they were taping. I don't know, where's Danny Girl. Did you ever hear that, Danny? Did you hear about that? Was that, so there's some reason that they have NDAs. I know you can't talk about what you were, like you were hanging out with them and shit. Danny, oh my God, everybody follow Danny Gossip Girl, please, and Smiling with R&D. Please, anybody that has a channel, please put your stuff in the if you don't already have it. Yeah, crappy. Like, now I can't imagine how much weight. I mean, is it worse than her having a threesome with an 18-year-old? Is that where it happened? I know you have an NDA. You don't have to say yes or no, but I don't know how to answer that question without you get straight. I don't know how to answer that without you getting in trouble. I'm trying to think of what I hear on like the fucking trials you watch. How can I answer without getting in trouble? Were you aware of any? Oh man, it would be hearsay. Anyway, that's hearsay. That's allegedly somebody. So the person's mother came up on, I forget what whose chat I was in, and they said, "Listen to this. My son's best friend had a threesome. He's 18, had a threesome with, I think it was, or Luann. I think it was Sonja and his friend. And I was dying. I was sick to my stomach. I'm like, she's not fucking right. This is not working for her. And I feel bad that, why isn't Luann? I mean, Luann doesn't have to, Luann, whatever, man. Sonja's happy on tour, make it be, oh yeah. I think she's the same age as my mother, to be honest. I think she's 60, right? About 60. Is she 65? I hate to say that if she's not that old. I'm already down here.
Sonja's going out with a toddler?
No, she had a threesome with an 18-year-old and his best friend. Allegedly. But that's horrible. And I'm sorry, Friday we're gonna do the Valley, but oh my God, there's so much happening. There's so much wrong. Jax needs to go. He needs to be fired. He's a physically abusive. And how the fuck? I didn't hear anything about the 18-year-old. I have no idea. You don't have an NDA? I thought you had an NDA for. Oh, I thought you did. But you didn't hear anything about the 18-year-old. Yeah. Hey, Krista. Hey, D. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry.
Hey,
guys,
DT.
if I send you guys the link. I know I sent all you guys the link. If it gets on your nerves, I apologize. I won't send it to you personally. Just let me know. I sent it to like about 100 people privately and all together. I think that's how I end up grouping you guys together. I apologize if you get grouped in a group chat. But anyway, let's move on to the show. Laura, did you have anything to add before we go on? What part do you want me to get to? Because I know you're being quiet for.
Well, I did a live reaction because I hadn't watched it. As you know, I watched it in real time. I have so many freaking interjections and thoughts. And knowing that she was quitting, I was like Hawkeye trying to see what could it have been. And I'm convinced that because when she was in her red outfit at the end, and she was like the robbery thing, and they did a flashback and they showed us Bose say that she would do legal action, but she didn't do the defamation sentence that Kempire said he heard was said. So maybe it was that tipped her boat. And
in the very beginning, somebody said something in her face went down, and I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but in the end, there was a comment when something stuck up for her, or something about Erica, being her surprising fun throws or something, and it's right after Garcelle had the incident with. I'm sorry, go ahead. There's 2 points where I saw her face, and it was like, oh wow, like that was it. It was the beginning and then one at the end. But sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I did notice her face sink when Garcelle said that, she something about she endured RHOBH, and then that it wasn't, that bad because it helped her understand Sutton. And then Sutton said, yeah, I want to use that experience to help me be better friends to all of you guys. And Garcelle's face was kind of like it was noticeably like, really? I'm the one that helps you heal with your mom, and you want to use that healing to get on the Barbie's couch?
I know. And especially the stuff with Erica, when she said, I was super surprised how great me and Erica got along this season, and I want to work on that friendship or some shit.
Oh yeah. When Erica was talking about her drinking problem and how then that was another time Garcelle's face was like she was really looking up and remembering that part of her drinking problem was you verbally assaulting my minor child, never fully apologizing or taking accountability for it, me letting it go, and you still continuing to attack me in every way possible since that time because you look how you look. A lot. Darren, thanks for coming through. Yeah. So we're over here talking about it because Krista has a lot of thoughts. Are you frozen? Are we frozen? Uh-oh. Damn it. Diggity darn.
We're back. Are we back? Are we back?
Are we frozen? I don't know what's
We
happening.
were
Well, you're
frozen.
okay. Are we not frozen now?
Am I moving again?
You're moving
Am I
now.
back? I'm moving. Woo. All you need
When we're
is
frozen,
love.
can they hear us?
All you need is no. I don't think so. Yeah, I
Sonja
think they
had a
can.
threesome. Sonja allegedly had a threesome with two 18-year-olds.
Yes. Did you hear that, or is that? Did I tell you that, or did you hear that too?
No.
Or
You just said it, and DT was
yeah.
asking who did what.
Yes. So I heard I was in watching somebody's. I don't really watch that many people, so I can't remember. I'll have to think. And the person came up and they said, "Well, Sonia had a threesome with might have been Jolene's with an 18-year-old, and it was my son's best friend and another 18-year-old." And she didn't specify what town it was, but wow. And okay, oh God, all right. Let me. There's so much wrong with Bravo right now. There's somebody that needs to be fired. Desperately needs to be fired. Desperately should be fired again. But anyway, I mean, I just can't believe. Yeah, I do. Listen, that's the thing too. Drake's kids is saying it. The fact that he thinks he's a good dad, Val, because first of all, you have to be there to be a good dad, in my opinion. Just because you provide the money for them doesn't mean you're a good dad. And just because you're there every once in a while, you're there, and what do? You're a good dad for what? A night, and then you're back out with your girlfriend again. I don't understand. Like, they can't come visit you. You were gone for 78 days or something like that. No wonder they don't know you're divorced. Like, I just, it's like, I think that they're probably just used to the way that this is, right? They're used to the way their marriages, but he's not a good dad, and I don't want him to stop saying that. It's kind of like when I don't want to keep saying things, I'll go off the rolls with it, but stop saying people, you're not good dads. You're not good dads. You're not good dads. When you've done drugs in the house with them for a very, very, very long time, when you throw coffee tables at their mother and you physically abuse them in front of them, you're not a good dad. You're not a fucking good dad. So fuck off. You're not a good dad. Get the fuck off our screen, you motherfucker. Okay. Oh my God, I can't believe he did this. Okay, whatever. Okay. Moving on. I can't. This dude, he needs to go. He needs to go. Sorry. Side note, Jax needs to fucking go. I got to get this out of my system. All right. I'm sorry. Moving on back. I should have never watched The Valley before this, because I just, it's not even that. It's the premiere party, the fucking interviews that he's doing. Brittany's scared to death of him, physically scared of him now. Oh, right, Krista, go back to fucking Housewives. I got to start on Housewives, Krista. Okay. Josh Flagg. I know. He's, oh man, like, I really love Luann, and I think that she's worked on herself, and I think that she's good. But I just feel bad that freaking Sonja took her fucking idea and went on the fucking road and kind of like copied her fucking idea like she always does, and like ruins things for. Yeah, he's so horrible. He needs to fucking go. He's a dangerous person, and he's worse than fucking the other one. So you're gonna. Man, how do you how do you fucking punish one and not the other? I just don't fucking get it. Anyway, it's really fucking bad. It was way worse than we thought. It is so, I can't stand him. I can't. And I would have told you if I knew about this, I would have told you. Jax is physically fucking abusive to Brittany, and nobody, and it's bad, and it's really fucking bad. It's really bad. She looks really bad. She's not doing good. She doesn't look good right now. Things are going on I thought, like, things are going on. The premiere party was last night. She had to do 2 interviews. She was she did an interview after the premiere party and said how she was scared to talk, that, and you could tell she was scared to talk. And people are asking an abused woman who's left her husband, physically, mentally abusive, if she's proud of him. I gotta go back to the Housewives. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard. But these men on here, like, and I'm not a man hater. I'm usually like, where it's right, wrong is wrong. But like, these men, they're like, fucking, they're all older than us partying. We have Mauricio out partying, doing drugs and shit, allegedly. PK out partying, doing drugs, allegedly. Jax admitting to it. Jesse admitting to it. And like, and they're all just, why? What the fuck are you doing? Go get home. Like, stay home. What are you going out for? Like, I can't even stay up past 8 o'clock. I used to do drugs all night long. Fucking in my 20s, in my 30s, I had a fucking blast. But we are 50 and 60 now, and they're older than me. Mauricio was old enough to be my dad. Dad, my dad parties too, but not party, but my dad smokes pot. But my other dad, I mean, like, seriously, what are you guys doing? Why do you guys have to see hookers and shit? Like, all these, like, Jax got caught with it with one of them. PK allegedly it's one of them. Like, what is it with the hookers? I don't understand. Like, what are you fucking doing? And then why hate your wives? You hate your wife. Like, Jax, look what he did to his mom. You think he's gonna do it to Brittany? What's he gonna do to Brittany? You know what I mean? He is a horrible fucking human. I never thought he would get worse. I never thought he'd get worse. I don't know why. I don't know. He triggers me so fucking badly. And for being a soberish, but you know what I'm saying? For somebody who's had to work on themselves constantly and try to stay sober, it's not fucking easy. And he just fucking is like, yeah, stop. He just, oh God. And anyway, so do you think we're exploiting Kyle's sexuality? I mean, I don't know. She's all but told us about that. Like, I gotta move on from her because she's stupid. Like, she's a snake. She's a real snake. And all them talking shit on Garcelle in the end was awful. I'm sorry, did I say Garcelle? I'm sorry. Where's Larja? I cut her off, I think. Larja, I cut you off. I sidetracked us big time. I apologize. I should probably mute. You want to talk and I'll mute myself? You want to go? You want to pull us back in and I'll mute myself for a little bit? Or are you busy? Because I'm literally like, I need to, like, I think that I need to stop talking about it. I can't, I'm so mad with this person. I can't believe this motherfucker. Like, the show doesn't, how do you get away with that? Like, how does he get away with it? Why is he getting away with it? Why is he getting away with it? How is he getting away with it? Anyway, Morgan Wade, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we could just rewatch last season. We know exactly what they're going to say. Same fucking thing. So then, the entire reason, now, thank God Garcelle stayed till the very end. She did the drink. I didn't know she was going to do that. I'm glad she did that. But the cast photo, at that point, I could see her from the time, that first look that she had. And I wish I could remember in the beginning what part it was, but her face, I could tell on her face. And I was like, oh, this is it. She's done. And I could just see it through her. And she was probably going through everything in her head. Every time somebody asked her a question, it was like, fucking, what the fuck? Like, let her just sit and chill. Like, she's processing. And she was probably thinking, weighing her options about, could I leave, money-wise, blah, blah, blah. Because at that point, like, fuck you, Sutton. Everything that her and Sutton ever talked about, Sutton's acting like she don't know fucking, she doesn't know it all, conveniently forgets it all. All of a sudden, conveniently, doesn't know what her best friend feels. And conveniently doesn't know how to step on, like, her best friend's protecting her secret that she's an alcoholic. And probably Christian left her, asked for it, okay, allegedly. She's so upset that everybody leaves her. Maybe it's you, fucking Sutton. Maybe your mom's not fucked up. Maybe it's you, bitch. Honestly, how dare you be? And I didn't know that her mom had found the dad, was in the house when the dad did that. And you want to be mad at her? Like, I get it, but it's been a long time. Your mom had to find. It's complete. I mean, come on, man. She's probably had so much trauma for that happening in her house. Her husband, she's a therapist and couldn't help him, and then you need to forgive her. You probably abandoned her, and and no offense, I'm sorry, I would probably be drinking too, but like, don't act like, you got to realize it's not everybody else. It's your drink. And I'm going to say this because I'm going to say allegedly, but I think everything that's in her life, the problem is fucking drinking. And nobody's talking about it because she said, they told her you have a drinking problem. And she said, that's my problem to talk about. She basically admitted it without admitting it. Okay. And she's like, everybody keeps bringing it up on camera. No, you make it a fucking thing. And probably because in your real life, your mom doesn't want to say it. Your ex-husband who left you and went across the world has to pay you a lot of money. And, like, for some reason, nobody sticks around. And then the one person that you do have, you basically fuck off. You basically give her the finger the whole time sitting there. And you're worried about, you're surprised that you and Erica got along so well. If she just called your best friend uninteresting, and probably a lot of other shit, a lot of other dismissive shit during that fucking conversation that I can't remember at the moment right now. I just feel like, filming with people that you like, again, in real life, I would not fuck with these people anymore. None of these people would fuck with each other. And I keep saying this, once the fucking show's over, they're going to scatter like the roaches they fucking are. Nobody's going to stick by fucking Kyle. Nobody sticks by fucking Dorit. Nobody sticks by Erica and her fucking criminal behavior. I mean, she's being charged. I wish they would have charged her before this fucking thing aired, And I think that she she's right. They're a bunch of fucking assholes, like we said. Again, I feel like the money is got me a little like I don't know if I'd walk away from that much money. I don't know if she could somehow just. I don't know. I guess it's you know what, that fucking show. Kelly Dodd says that show takes a lot out of you. You know, it's a lot. Like, especially with glam and all that shit. Like, you don't want to. You're always trying to listen to the fucking 8th housewife, you know. But, what do you want to say, Larja? Did I miss it? I know I probably missed a couple things, but are you there? Larja, you guys can hear me, right? Let's see. I know. What do you think that video did? And why? How? And to protect her daughters. Her daughters are adults. They're adults. Portia's an adult now, and you know the fact that she wanted to tell them she might be questioning her sexuality. They were all so cool with it. Again, thank God. And of course, they were going to be 2025. Even I'm a little like, I feel like songs on 14-year-old bathing suit songs on 14-year-olds is inappropriate, but everybody else thinks it's normal. And I said, well, maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I live at the shore basically. And I don't think I've seen a lot of thong bathing suits. Maybe I have, but the fact that like it's okay for a 14-year-old to walk around on the beach with her ass, I just thought that was fucked up. So maybe I'm just, I'm not a prude, but like, I don't know why she would. I don't know. I guess because she's really not, though. I don't think she's a lesbian. Not a lesbian. I don't think that she is bisexual at all. I think she's emotionally connected to Morgan. It's an emotional affair, not sexual. And it might be sexual in some nature, but I don't think it's like a husband and wife thing, or like, I'm sorry, wife and a wife thing. I don't think that it would be something like that. And I don't think even Morgan does it, because Morgan was married to the guy that works for Mauricio. Fucking weird ass shit. They're a bunch of weirdos, man. They probably all wear kitty cat costumes together. Now y'all tell me here and that, it's Mauricio, and it's like, what would you? I would be fucking. I don't know if Kyle knows about this shit. I guess she does. Knows how weird he is. But dude, the weird ass kitty cat shit. Like, Kyle, let's go. $70 million. Where the fuck did it go? Ask him where it is. How do you not notice 70 million extra one? What did he do with it? Like, what the fuck? That wasn't that long ago. And he's not poor. Like, where, why? Where did he? It's crazy. Yeah, please do that, guys. They are, or they're not. So, walking out in public. I'm not talking about underwear. I'm talking about bathing suits. Like, wearing them as a bathing suit. Like, like how all the Judice girls were on the boats and hose party with fuck face, and and this is fuck face. This is fucking McFuckersons, fake ass McFuckersons. Remember the boats and hose party? And I'm like, daughter one. I'm like, Adriana, oh my god, all 4 of them are there, and they're all in songs, and they're all fucking twerking. And guess who's video it? Louie. Oh, I told them to wear thongs. Live a little, girls. I walk behind them. What the fuck are you saying? What in a motherfucker? Well, I was like losing it. I'm like, this is crazy. And then to do the fucking boats and hose party 4 days later, and I'm like, oh my god, they're in thongs. Oh my god, he's all these random guys. He's a random as well. He's still a random motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. He's some random that married your. Yeah, he's the grift is up. He's out, dude. The grift is up. She was the grift. She doesn't understand. He's not a grifter, bitch. You don't see because you're the grift, bitch. You are the grift. It is up. The jig is up. There's no more money left. The show's not filming right now. And allegedly, it's not going to film until I told you the end of this year, around Christmas time. 2 out, 2.5 out, 2.5 in. Everything looks good for now. Again, I've been telling you, there's no way to recast Jersey. It is a very small place. Everybody knows each other, and they would destroy. Social media would get fucking destroyed with toxicity with those bitches going after the new girls. You know this. It would never work, and you cannot recreate the house husbands. You just can't. Right. So they sell them. I know. I get it. But like walking around like that, man, 14, 15, even like my age. And no offense. I'm not, but I look good. Like, I could probably get away with it. I look good. I believe in a thong. I really do. I could get away with it. But like, I'm married. I don't want my neighbors to see it. If they're actually legally married, allegedly they're not legally married, but their relationship, I give it another 1.5 years. And it's probably going to be something that Are you talking to me? I love you. Thank you so fucking much for saying that. Thank you. Thank you, because I didn't feel good today. I got sick earlier. That's what happened. I couldn't even cancel my stream. I started to throw up, and I don't know what happened. I'll tell you more about it later. I ate meat, and I totally said I don't eat meat, and it just made me. I made myself sick over it, and I think I'm anyway. But I think another year and a half. So he's a narcissist. He's an abusive narcissist who is a gaslighter. So he's been in. The relationships that he had before Teresa were so fucking bad and toxic. He was married, and then he was in 4 relations right before he was with Teresa. He had the girl that ran away from the fucking marriage. She ran away, runaway bride. That's our friend Vanessa. Runaway bride in January 2022, right? 2021, 2022. That he meets this girl. I think her name another Vanessa. Has a relationship with her all the way through the summer. Moves in with her down the shore in the summer. Moves in with her. Oh, I'm sorry. There's another girl in between. I forget her name. There's Vanessa, then another girl, and then a girl that he lives with at the shore. So when he meets Teresa, he's living with another chick. Not his wife, not his ex. Like, he had 3 major relationships, love bombing as he is. So he love bombed Teresa, and he's in it for the money. Remember how he's going to retire her? Remember he's walking away from the reunion, the first one he ever had? Let's go to our $1 million mansion where I'm going to retire you, blah, 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 blah. Like, let's go, babe. She's like, okay, let's go. Retire her. And then he becomes her manager. And then she works steady every fucking stupid goddamn reality show she can get because they don't have any money left. He mortgaged out the fucking $4 million house. That's all mortgaged out. He took the $100,000 from the goddamn fucking Mercedes that they illegally fucking had stolen. I don't think they would run to the courthouse. And I think it's legally, I felt the best thing she could ever done for herself. I think they purposely did that because he was getting sued. Just that I wanted to go to the courthouse and find out for myself. I haven't done that yet. But oh, thank you. I mean, it's well because listen, like I've been watching. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys just like him, you know, and it's unfortunate that we've just started to notice it. But he came along because listen, Teresa was with Juicy, right? That was a life lesson. She kind of made the wrong decision, whatever. That was a hard life lesson that she learned. She still blames God. She gets out of prison. She doesn't take accountability. She blames the God. She blames the universe. Monica Chacon's fault. She doesn't know she's Teresa Giudice. Teresa Giudice. No, she shines Monica Chacon's name. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? You're goddamn Teresa Giudice. Stop it. She gets caught. She still blamed it. So then what happens when you don't learn your lesson and you blame the universe and you blame everybody else? They send you somebody even worse. They send you the same situation, but even harder. So they send another motherfucker, Louie, who's way worse than Juicy. And this bitch still doesn't understand that this is the life lesson that she didn't learn yet. Because I keep telling her, you keep blaming the universe. It's not going to work out for you. The universe knows that it's not its fault. You know you're not Monica fucking Chacon, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You know who you're at, where your asses are, lying to the goddamn judge. Then lying to us about why you're in prison. And Juicy's on there telling the truth finally on YouTube. Finally. Even though he blames everybody else. But I don't know what Juicy's drinking at the moment. I wish he would just shut the fuck up. He sounds like Louie at the moment. I feel like I don't know what's going on. But Teresa and Louie. So he meets her, right? And he's like the grifter. He's a grifter. He gets a fast money guy, right? Lies to us about his income and all that shit. We find out sooner. And another relationship in her life is ruined because she borrowed money with Bill he invested money with Bill and Jen and Bill. And now they're not paying it back. And that's another relationship in her fucking life that's destroyed because of something he did with the husband. Dana, fucking her brother. Now fucking, there's more, the Nivea. Now he just fucked over, what's his face? It's like insanity. It's insanity. So now he's all these little fucking TikToks he does, dancing around with no-nose pajamas, doing the booga woof. You know what I mean? At Rulu, he's at the Rule La La. He's like, I'm winning. She's winning. TikTok. Oh yeah, that shit is scammer. He wants you to sign your name on the dotted line because he sells leads. That's what he was doing. It was illegally selling lead lists. So he knows how to make fast money. So that's like a grift, that little dancer she's doing. You know what I mean? TikTok. Yeah. I'm like, oh, there's a rat in the kitchen. I put the rat in the kitchen song. I literally he looks like a rat in that fucking video. And I made the rat in the kitchen. It's a rat by UB40. It's a rat in the kitchen. There's a rat in the kitchen. Every time around him, I sing it. I listen to this. Side note, Bob O'Connor, I wouldn't eat. Went to dinner and he was at the end of it was because somebody that knew him. I wouldn't eat the food. I was afraid he was poisoning me. I didn't think he knew who me and Thea were until afterwards. But anyway, I wouldn't fit. He's a fucking wacko. I'm allergic to seafood anyway. I can't sit that close to him because there's a rat in the kitchen. Anyway, so they're not going to last much longer because they're out of money. And the only thing he has left is her life insurance if they're legally married. And if not, I'm sure she put him on the will. And he has never fucking helped with those girls' school. You know what he did? He handed her her pocketbook. That's how he helped with the girls' college funds. Threw Joey under the bus, Juicy, which I am all for Juicy at this moment. I don't care. You can fucking juice up your story. You can add sauce to it, Joey. Like, I know exactly what you did. I was doing it too. We all committed mortgage fraud, okay? We all took at least I did. Took accountability, went to prison, came out, learned my lessons, never did it again. Oh, yeah, $500,000. Yep. It is fucking wild. And I don't, fuck her for the shit she did with Jersey Mike's. I'm so sorry that I got off track, but you know what happens when that name comes up? Like, one little question: how long do you think the mortgage will last? I had to go into the marriage will last, because I got to tell you why I feel that way. They're out of money, Val. Out of money. The fact that you can't pay. I don't even know what business he invested in. Who would invest money with this fucking fraudster? I called, he's such a liar. I'm wearing no-nose pajamas. No, I'm not wearing no-nose pajamas. I called fucking, what's his name? The guy, the little short midget guy. What's his face? The guy that does the background checks. I called that. Then it's like he did, but he didn't. What are you talking about, motherfucker? What are you talking about? And then she's going on all these reality shows and she's getting kicked off because nobody can fucking stand her. Because you think I have a hard time speaking, you hear her. She's even worse. That fucking live show with what's her name, with Angie K. Thank God Peter Panos was the fucking host. They desperately had to get a host to that because they knew she didn't even advertise Real Housewives. That's another thing. Melissa, they found out this week Melissa made over $500,000 on sprinkle cookies last week, I think, in 1 week, or since she started. Is that, I think, Danny, you might have reported this, but yeah, they showed how Teresa's having a very bad week. She got to see that, and then there's something else that came out. It's like crazy. Somebody's like, has anybody seen Teresa? And I said, oh my God, somebody better check on Teresa. Like, there's like a lot of shit going out. I know. Manny, do you want to come up? Laura just muted herself. I don't know where she went. I got off track. I wanted her to put me back on track, but I know you have opinions, but I just, we can switch it over. We can talk about whatever. I'll talk about all of it. I'm proud of Garcelle. I wonder what would happen if she stayed. Yes, I fucking did. Manny, we have oh my God, I can't even, it's a whole thing. Manny, I know you watched it. I don't know if you've seen the premiere party interviews. We have a thing to talk about Friday. We have a lot to talk about. Why is he still here? Why is he still here? It was so good. Why is he still here? Why is he still here? Why are they not telling? Huh? What the fuck? What? Huh? You're lying right now. You are fucking with me. Manny, you are fucking with me right now. You are fucking with me. You're fucking with me. You are fucking with me. We got to wait till Friday because I can't right now. I can't with you. I know you're fucking with me. You me too. Oh my God. Don't say because you're proud of him. Do not say you're proud of him. Because do not say you're proud of him. He does not deserve anybody's grace. Okay. I hope you go. I'm sorry. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. He needs help bad. He needs fucking help. The fact that she's shaking, talking. Why is it okay for her to be? Never mind. Anyway, Garcelle, I'm proud of her. Listen, I would like to know how much she was going to make next year. I am sure that it's none of our business, but her financial situation is. I don't know. I don't think she left us. She might, or she was supposed to have a class, I think, but then it was getting postponed, but maybe it came back again. But happy Wednesday. I thought that the third part was going to be that horrible because of what the second part was horrible. But I was glad that we saw Garcelle, do the drink toast. But just knowing that she was going to leave, just like remember how we knew that Robin wasn't going to be there any longer, it was easier to watch. He does. He absolutely does. You're pulling me in. You are sucking me in. You're sucking me in. Look, I don't mind talking about it, but I mean, on Friday, I'm going to pull up parts of the interview. I want you to see, if you have not seen the couple interviews that they did on the carpet where they did the premiere party last night, please watch it because it's so telling. It's so sad. Yeah, it's really sad. It's sad. I don't like Michelle. No, I love Michelle. I love Jesse at the moment. I'm team Jesse. I'm sorry. I'm team Jesse. I'm team Janet. I'm not team, what's his name? I don't like his name. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. Zach. I don't like Zach at all. I think he needs to fix his own relationships. But if he's going to be there for Brittany, that's cool. Oh God, please don't say that. Oh, I love you. I love you. I'm listening what timeline possible. She didn't clink her glass. Good for her. And listen, the fact that nobody checked on her makes me mad. And if she was back there for a fucking while. Okay. Send it to Manny. Send it to Manny. I should send you. I'm gonna send you the send it to Manny t-shirt thing so you can have it, so you can post it. You know, we're gonna do merch soon. When Manny graduates from law school, I'm gonna find out if I can actually make it without Lala getting mad. I'm gonna send it to Manny t-shirts. I kind of already made some, but I can't stand that. See, Janet is just messy, but I can't stand either. I don't want fucking Tristan there anymore. Like, I just feel like she's married to the 8th Plath brother, and like, dude, you just got here too. Like, I just need you to be there for me, Kristen. God damn it, Kristen. It's like, dude, she's the clingy one. Like, I'm happy that she found somebody that's making her happy, but she's married to the 8th Plath boy. He is definitely the Plath brother, the missing Plath brother. But good for her for being happy. I don't know if she's moved into the valley yet, though. Janet doesn't give up. She's just messy, but she is conflict resolution messy. She's cotton candy messy. You know what I mean? I don't think that the comment about the Republican, I think that's all a bunch of bullshit anyway. Who gives a fuck if she's a Republican or not? I don't think she's racist. So I don't think that's all a whole thing that can, you know, exactly. Could you imagine? I felt so bad for Garcelle because, like, not even her fucking best friend checks on her. And then she expects her to go to dinner with her after she just hung with those bitches and acted like she didn't know what was going on. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. I'm confused. You're Sutton. You're confused? Goddamn, please replay the tape of all the times this season that she was talking shit with Garcelle. You know, I wish Garcelle had fucking video of all the shit that fucking Sutton probably talked behind their backs. You know, and then to go on the show and in front of her, oh, I want to work on my relationship with Erica. You know, it's that surprised me the best, the good surprise. Like, she just fucked over your friend. Like, she just showed everybody her fucking ass. Like, that I knew, and I kept saying, I'll deal with fake Erica if that's what's gonna make my soul better, and I don't have to fucking deal with Erica and talk shit on her and go on a tangent for a half hour because she makes me so mad. Let her fucking be whoever the fuck she wants. Let it be fake. But at the end, don't fuck people over. That just makes me mad. Then I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking dealing with you. I was okay. Erin, I waved the white flag. Remember? I was like, white flag, Erica, I'm not going to say you knew anymore. I'm just going to fucking move on because you seem like you're learning. And then she's something's not to be trusted. Exactly. And then she doubled down on her money comment, right? But now it's like, oh, you know, I don't understand why nobody wants to be my friend. Everybody's coming for me. You fucking literally said that your money made you better than fucking Burrito. You let her be called Burrito. You made her be called Porrito. And to be honest with you, she's not poor compared to compared to us. I don't think she's poor. You know, she's not poor compared to most of us. And she's not poor, like, there's my fillers. She's not poor compared to a lot of people, but everybody's poor compared to Sutton and Jennifer fucking Tilly. They got fuck you money that they didn't earn. No offense. Jennifer Tilly earned some of it. But just like Erica, Sutton has no fucking, she's got no talent. She's not an actress. She's not a waitress. She's not a singer. She owns she gets a lot of money for free. She just happens to want to be a Barbie girl and sit on the Barbie couch with the Barbie car and the Barbie house and all that with the black and white fucking floors and all the Barbie things, you know? But it's like, you can't be a Barbie girl. You are a fucking Delulu. Something's wrong with you. And now you're on an island by yourself because you're going to have to really kiss their asses now because you don't got your friend anymore. Like, your friend just said bye. And it's not your friend because you're not her fucking friend. If you were her friend, she wouldn't have left. Like, she knew at that moment that something was not her friend anymore. And these women, even fucking Andy. Andy was like, basically, I feel like Andy was egging her on basically the whole time. And then like digging into why she was answering the way she was answering, just like the other bitches do. You know, I know he gave Kyle a little bit of shit. He gave them all a little bit of shit, but it's really kind of, yeah, exactly. I don't fucking deal with her. Like, I feel like Crystal would have been a better friend to Garcelle than Sutton. Sutton should have left, and I think that Crystal should have stayed. If they, you know what I mean? And I really feel like they should bring Crystal back. I really do. I don't think I want to watch it at the moment. Kyle's got to go. I don't want the same shit anymore with her anymore. Like actually, Andy said, move on with your fucking life, please. Basically told her to move on. And I think that was his way of telling her to move on from this fucking storyline that you don't want that you don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, and you don't want to talk about what Mauricio's done, but you want to everybody crucifies Erica for what fucking John's done. Don't even get me started on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid Erica got crucified because she deserves it. In my world, when you receive stolen property, that's a motherfucking felony. That's a felony, bitch. Right? Give it back. That money was not yours. Okay. Right. They all need a, yeah, that's funny. She just is. I said something before. The way she's built, she reminds me of somebody who has MS. Like, I thought maybe when she passed out that it had something to do with an immune. I just feel like her legs, something about the way she walks reminds me of my friend who has MS. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just like maybe, or she's an alcoholic. That's why she can't walk right. Like, she's always stumbling, but she just feels like she can't move her legs. I don't know what's wrong with her. It's weird. But she looks like a toddler, and she acts like an asshole, and she doesn't make her insides pretty. Like, if she would just be a nice person, like I thought she was, this year, the way she turned, and I'm not saying that, like, Dorito doesn't deserve it. I don't think she did, but, you know, she just needed somebody to pick, and she did it because of she's so delusional that she thought that yelling and getting me mad at Dorito because that Kyle was, that it was going to get her into the Barbie house. That was like her ticket into the Barbie house. That was her passcode. You know what I mean? Oh, I will go on Kyle's side and I'll fuck with Dorit. And then when she, you know what I mean? And then everybody was like, that comment went way too far. Like, now you're around all the rich people and that's the shit you say. They don't say that shit. People that have money don't say shit like that. In your old money, you should know better. Actually, you're not old money. You're not your new money. Because you get your money for free and you were married into it. It wasn't like your mom had money or something. That's right. Never mind. You're not your new money, basically. And it's funny because, like, I didn't think about this. What would actually happen though if something happened to Christian? Now I know as long as he's married or for the rest of his life, he's got to pay that $300,000 a month. When he passes away, or something happens to him, what happens to the money? Like, she doesn't get the money any longer. Like, does she get maybe some kind of like life insurance or like should she be investing this money is what I'm asking. Because somebody was saying maybe she that's a lot of money, man. I guarantee she's got it. You can't even spend that much money, I don't think. So I think when she gets, that's not on her only income. And I was like, even if her store failed, Sutton would make sure it didn't. She would buy out her stock. I really believe the fail. Me too. I'm 12 years right now. And my dad I have my other dad. I have two dads. My other dad is sober too. Like, he was an alcoholic my whole life. And then I would like, oh God, I was so mad at my dad because I'm like, I would tell him that I wanted him to stop drinking, and then I grew up and I became the addict and the alcoholic, not alcoholic, an addict. And then, you know, I got all, you know how it goes. You go through all of it. That's why I think if you were watching Jax, you would understand what he's doing, because if you're in this, you know exactly how I feel. Even like Jolene watching him, it is so triggering to watch this motherfucker talk about his sobriety and what the way, knowing that he's not, the things he's saying don't mean you're not working any program the way you're talking. He is just really, really in a bad way, and a bad way right now, where I don't think that he can come out of this at all. And I feel like it is a freight train that's not stopped yet. And it's the fact that it's still going on. Yeah, she's a little broken. And listen, so her mom should be too. Imagine imagine your dad. I had two best friends that did the pow too. One when I was 19 and one when I was 27. My best friend when I was 27. That was thank you. And Mom, I'm sober off the drugs that were killing me, like needles, pipes. And I say that because, you know, I had, you know, I'm on Suboxone. I've been on Suboxone this whole time. I've been on Suboxone since 2007. And I'm trying to actually get off it. This is the first time ever that I've said to my doctor I want to be off of it. There's no reason for me to want it. But anyway, that's all another story. But congratulations as well. As adults being sober, I don't know, I was a self-medicator, so trying to live being adult sober was very fucking hard. It's still fucking hard. That's why Jax is so not doing the right things right now. I just wish, and I don't think, and I think he's a dry drunk. So he, no matter what, he's sober or not, he's still going to be the way he is. He's still going to be a piece of shit dickhead. Like, I don't think there's fixing his fucking, there's no fixing what's inside of him that makes him so hateful to his mother. The way he has cut his mother off, just like that. And now he can cut his wife off. Not even cut her off. He's terrorizing her. He doesn't even love her. He's terrorizing her. He's terrorizing her. He can't. It's so sad to me. And I've been fucking with him because I feel like I used to be Jax. Like, I get his mind. Like, but this was in our 20s. I met him I met him a long time ago, and he called us Jersey trash. That's not even why I hate him. Fuck all that. We were drunk. It was a long time ago. He wasn't even cool yet. But like, exactly. He's only, and I feel like right now, I think even Schwartzy is in a bad way. I don't know if Large got mad at me and left, or she had to do her class maybe. But on Friday, I want you guys to come back on Friday when I talk about this, the Valley, because it was so good. And I have so much to say about Jax and Brittany and my opinions on what the fuck is happening now. Then how are they okay with him being physically abusive when, James had to be completely, actually they're not protecting James, but like, there's people that are mad at James but not mad at Jax, and I don't get it. How are you not mad at Jax? Like, I don't get it. Thank you. So thank you. I was a homeless junkie. I was on paper. I was in prison. I was in jail. Asked my dad, and he stopped bailing us out. I was on paper from the time I was 17 to I was 37, and I did something really, really bad at one point, and it got me superior, right? And then of course I had to stay sober for probation, and I did. But I was on it for a long time. I didn't fucking do it right until 2012. I OD'd and I died. 12/21/12. Yes, I know the significance of the date. I didn't know it then. I died. But it was my last OD, 17th one. And that time when I woke up, that was it. I was done. I just, for some reason, that was different. I went right to I went away, went to detox, went rehab, went to a mental thing, like it's called Hampton House. Did all that, and then I was, I didn't go back home. I had to go away for a little bit. I had to go and face my my crimes. I just went and I had to do freaking probation the right way. So I went there and I had to turn myself in. And I just basically said, look, whatever I got to do right now, and then I'll stay on paper as long as I have to. My husband paid off my fines. Long story short, I had to stay sober that whole time, but I didn't until 2012. And then that OD was different. And I've been crawling myself out of the gutter. I met my husband like a year and a half later, and he loved me so unconditionally. It was the first person I ever felt. Well, since I wasn't a bad person. I was just an addict. I was ripping and running for a long time. And I didn't do the right thing ever. And no wonder my parents, like, it's a whole other thing. But like, I have 4 brothers and sisters that went through the same shit. So imagine my dad that you see, Mike Clancy, that's my dad that raised me. I have 2 dads, but he went through so much with us. He still does. He still does. And now we're going through a lot with him. And him and my mom. Now they're the toxic ones I want to punish all the time and put them to their rooms. Send them to their rooms. Seriously. I want to send them, oh my God, you don't even know. But anyway, so trying to be adult sober, and then this started a couple years ago. And this is what really, this spirituality, my husband, and the support that I have from even this community is what keeps me going. Like, I felt so bad earlier. This is my 4th year doing this. And, I know I lost track all the time, and it's amazing that people even listen to me this long. But thank you. Yeah, there's a lot more. I want to hear your story one day. I'm so really proud of you too. Because addiction transfers. People don't understand. Sometimes they'll just fix the symptoms and they're like, oh yeah, I'm sober now, but they don't fix what got us there. I self-medicated. I don't know how other people's journey, but for me, self-medicating meant my mental illness was just, it's still, look at me. If I was to take medicine that they want me to take, if I was to do Adderall, meth or something, I'd be calm. I would be in track. I'd probably, you would never even know. But I can't ever do that. I don't do that. I know. What do you think about her not taking the cast photo? I mean, to me, she was a part of that season, but if they're not, I feel like if it was next year, no. But I felt like, but no, why does she want to be reminded of that? I don't know how. I wish, has she spoken out? Has she said anything? Or has she done any interviews or anything since then? Well, it's only been one day. You know what? I wonder if she has. Yeah, and the thing with, I get really scared watching Kim Richards, Shannon, Sonja, Rita. I'm 40. I'm going to say my age because I'm reversing myself. I keep saying, well, you're younger, so I'll say I'm 45, but in my 40s, right? I am so afraid that I'm going to fall back one day like that. And it's so easy to do that and not be able to crawl myself out of it or not be able to control it where like I'm embarrassing myself and painting people's houses. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already in that mess. I did not have another run in me. I didn't. And I'm so afraid that I'm going to end up one day, like it's so easy for that to happen. Like, look how bad Kim struggles. Look how bad fucking Shannon's been struggling. I know I'm forgetting. Oh, Karen. We didn't even know how bad her alcohol was. 4 DWIs, I never had one of them. Where am I at? I definitely, I'm not going to lie. I drove a lot, fucked up, and I'm so lucky. And I hate to say I'm lucky I never did anything that never happened because I get mad when Karen says that because it's like, you still did it though. It doesn't matter. You hit a tree. The person could hit a person. She's talking about upset. She's only getting a couple years because she hit a tree, bitch. You're so lucky you didn't hit a goddamn another person. You'd be there for life. And I still believe Blue Eyes was driving. My point is I don't want to ever fall back like that too. It's like I have to be so vigilant and trigger like with things that trigger me. I had to cut out. If I showed you my wedding photo, I've X's over 5 my bridesmaids out of 6 of their heads because I can fuck up all by my goddamn self. And my husband's not anything like me. My husband I'm animal in the attic and he's the people sitting downstairs. I get up at 3:45 with him and I'm like this every morning. But I'm animal in the attic. Like I go commercial. My husband's down there like he's got to go to work. Literally go to work at 4:45. The dude has never had to sneeze. I'm so high. Snooze button ever in his life. Ever. He's at the same job 27 years. I'm so proud of my husband. He gets up every fucking day. He doesn't complain. Goes to work. Works. He comes home. He plays PlayStation the rest of the night. The dude doesn't. He just gets right up. And I get up with him and I make because I'm manic in the morning. So I'm good in the morning. It just gets on his nerves. So for an hour, I'm just like this. Imagine living with me. Anyway, Garcelle. I want to know if she's spoken out because I was interested in her story. Not her story with Oliver. I'm interested in what's going on with Oliver and the girl and being a grandmom and like what's going. I know her boys didn't want to be on the show anymore, and maybe that was a lot that weighed on her too, because nobody ever really thinks about how bad that was. Again, I could put the thing as like, what if it was Portia, and PK had hit on or told Portia to shut the fuck up, right? Just like Jax, right? And then hit on Farrah. The way that what's the name hit on Erica hit on Oliver, basically have a threesome with him. Imagine what PK did that shit to them. That Kyle, we would never. It would be over. The place would blow up. And exactly, and it's crazy because they were my friends forever. But like, listen, I get clean. I don't care if you do drugs. You can do them all motherfucking day, all day long. Don't come here. Don't lie and steal. Don't be a scumbag about it. If you can't afford to do drugs, don't fucking do them. If you want to be a fucking homeless scumbag and you're going to steal my shit, you're going to steal from me and my husband after knowing you my whole life, get the fuck out of here, man. I asked for one day, my wedding, one motherfucking day to not be fucked up. And these bitches couldn't fucking do it. So fuck y'all. That's what I said. That was 10 years ago almost. My dad's probably laughing. My dad's probably like, shut up. He walked me down the aisle. My other dad, both my dads walking down the aisle. That was nice. My husband's he's so opposite of me. Complete opposite of me. Complete. He's so quiet. People think he hates me, I think. I wish he would come in and sit on the camera sometimes. Babe! He's off for the rest of the week, for fuck's sake. I love our life. And he's a great provider. And he allows me to stay home and work on my mental health. Like I didn't have to work on it. Well, I worked for a while, but after 2020, I didn't work anymore. And he allows me to do this. He pays for what I need. He's just, and I'm not, and the only thing I do wrong is I spend a lot of money. Like the money's a real big problem. But guess what, guys? Guess what? You guys all know he put me on a budget. Like, I don't know, 3 months ago, he started doing the money and we were able, I cannot believe how much money we have saved. It's insanity. I can't believe I have been doing the money for 8 years and I usually spend what's in the checking until the next paycheck. And like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, there's like 500, like just that one checking account, right? And never in 8 years have we, and now he's been doing the money for a couple of months now. And like, I can't believe how much money we have saved. I'm shocked just from his pay. I'm shocked. I'm like, wow, I was spending a lot of money. But anyway, he's just, that's the only thing that we fight about. And the only thing he's a lot of times, like it's every 6 months or so, he'll like check the account and I get in a lot of trouble. And then I feel really bad about it. And Amazon thinks Amazon wants to, like, you'll order 5 things that are this big. Amazon puts them in one package. I'll tell you in a second. But no, they send 5 different Amazon packages this big for 5 little things. He's like, what did you buy? He's at PS5 right now. Let me ask him real quick. I kind of remember the name of him. Babe, what game are you playing right now on PS5? Yeah, what are you playing right now? Huh? All right, which one are you playing lately? For live? What's the game? Huh? Marvel Rival? You said? Okay. People were asking that though. Marvel Rival. I know there's one that you other played that. I don't know. I just made money, please. Right now he's playing right this second, he's playing Marvel Rival. I know nothing about it. I just know that we bought it. I bought it on PS4 in 2014. It lasted all the way until 2 years ago. Got on the PS5. And I don't know what he would be doing. If he wasn't playing that game, I don't know what he would be doing after work. I really don't. I don't know what else. Building model cars, too. I asked him, because I'm like, babe, what is your hobby? I have 5 cats, too, by the way, guys. And I have 2 outside. I have 5 inside. I'm Snow White. I was Snow White.
You are Snow White. You are Snow White.
You're back.
Hi. Yeah, you know what? I just got a freaking call. Okay. So I got a call from a good friend, and she's international. And she was like, oh my gosh, Larja, I have hot tea for you. There's a new coming to Miami, some back stuff for you. And so I was getting files downloaded and clips and freaking court cases and stuff, all for the new I don't know. Something's happening on one of these franchises coming in soon. So I was taking that call, of course.
Miami?
Yeah, it's going to be something to do with Miami. Something to do with Miami. And so, yeah, I'm going to work on that. Thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for holding it down, Krista Marie. I'm sorry about that, darling.
Sidetracked. I got off track. I went off on Jax. I went off a little bit on the Valley.
Oh, Jax. I saw Manuel say he was Team Jax. Why? Why is he Team Jax?
I don't know. He's going to tell me on Friday. It's so much. There's too much. There's way too much. He doesn't understand the whole.
How can he be Team Cokehead?
He doesn't see the whole picture. He's Team abusive, Mr. B. He's abusive. He's physically abusive. He's physically abusive.
Yeah.
Now. So
he's Team Cokehead. Jax is physically abusive.
He hit a whole new low, a really whole new low that I never thought he would go to. That I didn't.
But hey, we can all like cokeheads.
We can't do that. I mean,
it's
there's
okay.
no team here. I mean, but hey, you could be team anybody you want. But like, I mean, Friday's gonna have a conversation because I gotta understand what the fuck that means because he is the worst human on Bravo. He's a liar.
Darren has a point.
Anyway, what was it? Let me see.
Oh, Darren has a point. That Sutton, when she got sick, Garcelle left early and went to the hospital with her just to make sure she was okay. Garcelle gets sick of their BS, and Sutton doesn't even go check on her till she's already left the premises. Doesn't even go check. And stood there and talked shit about her practically. That was practically her standing there talking shit. Oh, I don't know. It's just not fair. And you know, and she just is really upset. And well, you would know if you went and checked on your friend, bitch. That's how you find out what the fuck is going on.
She already knows. That's the thing. She fucking already knows. So what the fuck you acting like you don't know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But go ahead. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just saying that she is freaking the problem. Sutton's the problem. And
like Garcelle's
it was sad. Even their body language, all on Kyle's couch, on Vile Kyle's couch, down the row, it seemed like everybody had to be turned instead of just backs flat against the couch. Did you notice that? And like how it seemed like Garcelle was peeking over Sutton's shoulder. And then when Jennifer Tilly came, Jennifer Tilly was peeking over Garcelle's shoulder, who was peeking over Sutton's shoulder because Sutton had turned her shoulder to Garcelle physically.
Yes.
And whereas on Poor Rito's couch, the ladies kind of were all stiff-backed against the couch. And they didn't have that turn back issue. And so that is symbolic to me just of how Sutton's energy towards Garcelle has been all this season, is she's turning her back on Garcelle to get to Kyle, to get to the Barbie couch. You
Barbie
know what
house.
I mean?
She's trying to get in the
Yeah.
Barbie house. She thought going after Kyle was her ticket into the Barbie house. That's what it was. I really truly believe that in the very beginning. She thought that going after Kyle, I'm going after Dorito because of Kyle, that she was going to get on Kyle's side. But it was like, it's not your fight. You're a dummy. You sound stupid. It's so obvious.
Right.
Because the second Kyle doesn't want her, she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to kiss the ring on Kyle Richards. I'm not going to do that." And Garcelle's like, "No, what are you there?" Like, and they have their thing. They know what they're each other. They know how they feel about the whole kiss. Sutton is exactly
Right.
how Kyle feels. And then all of a sudden, you're going to play fucking stupid and act like you don't know how your best friend feels when everybody else is wondering what's wrong with her and talking shit, poking fun of the fact that nobody smiled. Like, oh, nobody smiled at her. And then Kyle's like, "Oh, she can't be called out." What the fuck are you talking about? What is she going to be called out for?
Right. Like, and
what?
called out for what? Like, and then they knew they were hard on her because they were like, "Oh, that was light." Like, they were like, "Oh, we're going to go this far on her." And why? They didn't have any couch. She should have been, she was at the end of the couch for a reason. And it wasn't because she was freaking Erica painting her walls. It was because she didn't have inner conflict in the group. You know what I mean?
True.
And the way they ganged up on her, she should have at least been sitting where Kyle was sitting, because Kyle didn't have any accountability. And by the way, did anybody but me notice that Kyle had way more to say when she was interjecting, or questioning other ladies about their life? But when Andy would ask her a question directly, she literally would only shake her head yes or no. And then she would twitch, she would do her shoulder thing, and she would stumble over words and hardly be able to form a sentence all of a sudden when it came to her business. But when Garcelle was like, "Oh, nobody smiled at me," she's like, "Oh, or did you not smile to anybody?" Like, she said that clear as day. Andy asked you, "What's up with Maurice?" And she's like, like, guys.
Here I had to play. Were you there when I?
It's too much.
Yeah, it's way too much. I mean, the kitty cat fucking shit. The lying about the money. I don't know if you can hear me. The lying about the fucking money. Like, just say he's a weirdo kitty cat fucker. And that's where's the fucking money, Kyle? That's what I want to know.
I want to know where the money is. I want to know why all of a sudden, why in 2025 you decide to think about your kids and your family when you was gallivanting around with Morgan Wade since 2022. Why did it take you 3 entire years to give a fuck about what your daughters thought?
Yes, that right there. Exactly. And like, it's like you want to cry. You're going to put
I call bullshit. I call bullshit on all of this. And then she plays on her, those tears were all manipulation. She doesn't feel like being questioned. She needs your sympathy. She needs her non-answer to be okay. She doesn't want you to, because you don't really want to press a crying lady, do you? And so it was all manipulation tactics. Classic Kyle. We're not getting anything real. Nothing real. And then she's still playing coy. She's like, "Well, I had to have time to talk to my daughters."
Oh, God.
"Oh, so you came out to your daughters?" "No, I just told them I was having feelings." What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? We could replay every fucking reunion for the last 3 seasons, and she says the same fucking thing. Every reunion. I gotta tell my daughters. I don't know what's going on with Mo. I don't know. Like, it's the same repeat, rinse and repeat. Kyle, get the fuck
Same thing. So tired.
He's got the
so tired.
Oh, she doesn't like to be called out. No, the fuck. You give a fuck to you, bitch. Garcelle doesn't need to be called out. You need to be called the fuck out. You and your fucking kitty cat fucker husband.
But for nobody to go after her, not even Andy, not any, because Andy has gone after other. Didn't he go check on Mia's good lying ass when she left the Housewife? Did anybody go check on Mia when she left Potomac? I don't know. But
this was Teresa. Nobody checks on Teresa. That's it. Everybody else gets checked on. Like Garcelle.
Oh, Teresa gets checked on?
No, she's the only one that doesn't. Nobody checks on her. Don't follow me. Nobody's following you, bitch. Don't worry.
She leaves so many times. That's like a. But Garcelle never leaves, and for her to leave, that deserved a check. I feel like
she definitely. Oh God, she better get paid. She better get paid. I do feel
in a way.
She sat there. I think from the very beginning she was done. I think that
That's
that
what
whole
I'm saying. She had the complete fuckets from the moment they entered the studio. She did a litmus test to test the waters with the faux five and specifically Kyle, because she
yeah,
knows Kyle is the one that's gauging the rest of the people's evilness, is
yeah,
going by Kyle's lead. Whatever Kyle allows is how
yeah,
far they'll go, I guess. And so she's like, "Oh, hi, Kyle," and was like, "Oh, Kyle's mad." Turns to Sutton. "Oh, Kyle's really mad at me." And
I think
even the
she
response from Sutton, now that I'm remembering, it wasn't like, "Oh, it's going to be okay." It wasn't no reassurance. It was like,
right.
"Oh, you think so?" You know what I mean? It was like,
I know. Like,
there's nothing for Garcelle here. I'm glad she's gone.
and she was right. Like, when she really does, like, I thought maybe the nobody smiled back at me was a little. I mean, that's like, I understand she's just really upset, and I don't like the fact that they poked fun about it. But I feel like, that was an emotional
But they
response.
also know they didn't do it too. Like,
Right. Yeah. I mean,
mhm. But then after she mentioned the smile, I noticed a lot more smiles.
did you? I kind of got.
Yeah, just like generally a lot more smiles.
I
And that was interesting. And then I didn't appreciate Andy and other people. So Garcelle is saying she doesn't feel any grace from this group. We see that she's not validated, that
right.
her feelings are always under attack. They're not really trying to hear that shit. They gaslight her, tell her, no, not, don't feel that way. You didn't experience it
Right.
that way. You
Right. Right.
know, can you say
Well,
it a different way to make me more comfortable? Because you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of craziness
well, it's a lot of fucking
and
gaslighting. It's a lot of gaslighting for Garcelle.
a lot.
Yeah, she
No
never told.
wonder she left. And that's why she left too, and couldn't even really put it in words
No.
because when you've had that much gas released on you,
Yeah.
you're confused. Your thoughts take a minute you have to get away from the source of the gas for you to even really verbalize to yourself what the fuck you just experienced.
Yeah.
And so when you're still in the midst of it, I can see how it just stumbles out. It's just all of it. It's like everything. Because in her mind, she's still ticking off, okay, this bitch did that. This bitch did that. This one did that. And now Andy's asking me stupid questions about Sutton every chance he gets. But he didn't ask any of the other ladies about why the other ladies were doing some shit. But he asked Garcelle 3 or 4 times, why was Sutton doing some shit? How does Sutton's reaction do this? How do you feel about Sutton's doing this? How do you feel? Why wasn't he asking Erica about Doritos veins in her neck? Why wasn't he asking Bose more questions about Doritos aggression towards everybody else? Why wasn't he asking Kyle to speak up for Erica and her? I don't know what she could have spoke up for, but you see what I'm saying? It just even the line of questioning
Yes.
was suspect
Yep.
from Andy that fed into and gave credence and life to everything that Garcelle said and didn't say with her issues on this cast and in this environment.
And they couldn't speak up when Erica said they're not interesting. Oh, you could have been more interesting. Nobody said, "What do you mean, Erica? Like, you don't have shit going on either. Your shit's all fucking criminal, toxic. We know nothing about your life, your family. Finally heard something about your son because Andy had to pull it out of you. Like, it's just crazy. Sorry, I burned my head. It's like everybody that she was right. Everything she said, they were gaslighting the shit out of her and tell her that's not true. That's not what happened. Basically, her experience wasn't her experience. So again, they're all fucking assholes, like she said.
Yeah.
Treated her.
Oh, when she said that, the way that the producer looked,
I know.
that guy getting the clothes, he was like, "Who say that?" He looked like he saw a ghost.
I
He's
know.
like, "Shit, they're fucking assholes. They made Garcelle swear." Like,
I know. And I was
again.
like, oh, and the fact it took her how long it took her to leave, that's how long it took Sutton to go back and finally go look for her.
That was sad. That
And
was
I feel
sad.
like, yeah, I feel like I don't know. Did I see Andy talk to her afterwards? Did Andy go talk to her or no?
Nobody wouldn't talk to her.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. That's horrible.
Nobody wouldn't talk to her.
I heard her talking. I guess because I was watching, I was getting ready and I was also like listening, watching. And I saw her get her
those were only producers in there. Nobody from nobody from what we saw on the stage went and talked to Garcelle before she left the
It's
premises.
crazy. Not one of them went and talked to her.
Not one of them went and checked on Garcelle.
Wow, that's crazy. And I feel like but those she did. Like, remember, I liked her in the beginning. I really thought she was. I do believe she still has her
Mhm.
Easter eggs. I just think her messiness is immature and stupid, and it's very like she uses the trigger words. Not trigger. What are they called? You know,
Whistle.
like
Those
yeah,
whistles. Yeah.
she's always she's always just like this person's doing this and this person's doing that. It's like you're the one who has the turnover with the jobs and shit, with a lot of big
Right.
turnover. Like you're the one that seems to move a lot around a lot.
Right.
You might get big jobs, but you're like maybe I just think it's weird that you have 3 or 4 different jobs because what happened? Why aren't you getting along with the people there? I mean, maybe I'm just saying it just seems like you might have like people say you might have a problem working with women. Because you just
Right.
don't seem to know how to act. Like you can
She
be a friend
doesn't.
with Dorit, but you don't know how to act to the other women. It's kind of strange.
And she literally said she was pissed when she was mad at about them being in the foyer at Dorit's house.
Yeah,
But then she's gonna be like, "Oh, why are you calling me angry?" Well, I'm sorry, but angry and pissed kind of are along the
yeah,
same cousin.
yeah. I asked the like chat. They thought that she was, I don't know, reaching when she said that Sutton basically referred to her as like the angry black woman. I mean, I just maybe not say the word angry any longer. You know what I mean? Maybe keep that word not.
Well, look, as a black person, that I can make it about that all the time. When it's
Yeah,
an actual fact, if a bitch is being mad and angry, then that's
yeah.
what you're being. You're literally standing over me, berating me without knowing both sides of the story, even after I said, wait, you don't even know both sides of the story. And then you're going to continue with this tone. She did
Yeah.
have a tone as a black person. I'm saying this black woman had a tone in the hall to the point where Garcelle was like, hey, pipe down, bitch.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't even know everything. Like, hey, calm down, right?
Stop being her mouthpiece. Was that the
Yeah,
mouthpiece?
like what are you even talking about? Like you
Like
can
you just got
totally have
here.
some business. You can
Yeah.
totally have some business in the
Yeah.
other room, but you're trying to get some camera time because the cameras are in here with us right now. You're
There's
trying to get some of this camera time, bitch,
yeah.
and you want to be on our moment, but you're not here in a peaceful moment, which is why we're trying to calm roller cheeks down. Because remember, damn Seti Sutton used to need to roll her cheeks and stuff. Remember, she used to have to
Yeah.
calm down
Me when
with
I had
rolling her cheeks.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then Garcelle became her friend and she needed a cheek roller no more. But she's gonna need 8 cheek rollers next season when they come for her.
She's on an island by herself. She fucked herself. I swear.
Yeah.
I don't know if see that's what I mean. Short lived. It's crazy because I mean, yeah, she was a boss, right? But like again, people what did they say? People that worked for her said she had issues. Like I feel like the people and wanting to have a baby, telling us that anyway. I feel like that was a
Yeah.
narrative that was for us at your age, knowing that just doesn't really make any sense. And I mean,
It doesn't.
it really doesn't. Like
That did not feel authentic. I
no,
don't know any 50-year-olds who are waiting to
no,
change a diaper, who are
no.
like dying
They
to
should stop
change
foster
a
kids that need.
diaper.
There's plenty of kids that need homes that are like aging out, or just somebody like maybe like in their a preteen, like foster and adopt or something, because that would be good for them. I think if they wanted to have a child and raise together or do something together, like be a mom and a dad. So many kids they could foster somebody, a fam, like a brother and a sister maybe, and just and adopt them. I don't know. Like I never had kids like babies, but I would always want to like. We kind of raised his nephew, but he was older too.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to have my own kids because of my issues. But like, I feel like there's so many kids that need homes. Why would you go and try to do that to yourself? It's not healthy. They said it's not healthy for her body. And a baby, maybe you don't want to change diapers. Why don't you just school age would be great because those kids age out and then they're homeless. So I
Yeah.
feel like it would be better suited with somebody
And she does have all that money, so she could like open up a group. She could be like Josephine Baker and just have a group home for healthy kids
Well, I
and
just
help
think
them or
you
something.
just adopt one. Like when what I mean, just like
It
adopt
was a storyline. I'm not buying nothing she's selling. I'm telling you. She was something for Uber. I don't even like Uber. She was
Uber,
something for Netflix. I quit
Nike.
my Netflix. Look, I just got my
No, you
Netflix
didn't.
back
You gotta watch
as a
Black Mirror first, then you can quit.
yeah, no. I said I had quit my Netflix. I just recently got it back.
I
So
made her.
her being at Netflix didn't make me want Netflix. I
No,
don't drink Pepsi. Her being at Pepsi doesn't make me
oh
want
yeah,
Pepsi.
me
You know what
neither.
I mean? Like it's just like Oh, I feel like she missed a real opportunity for the audience.
Yeah.
Speaking on Bozo now,
Yeah.
Bozo, who does
Bozo.
clown shit.
Bozo.
I'm
Nice.
speaking on her now that she did not do herself a service by not allowing the viewing audience a chance to know her
Here.
while Garcelle was on the show. Because what we did see of her, we don't
Mhm.
know her, but what we saw of her was
Yeah.
in direct opposition and against Garcelle
Yeah.
on the show. All I was really looking for, like, in my Memorex about, little moments, little kiki moments, but even like when they were on the boat, um they were talking about the other ladies. They never really had like oh, my kids do this, my son does this, my family's here, but they didn't have any connecting moments. And I feel like for her to have wasted all her time letting Dorit take her screen time without us getting to know her, except for she wants to be a baby's mom at
Yeah.
49,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
to a man that didn't even, she was seriously considering his baby, and she didn't even need an I love you, is probably why I didn't fuck with Netflix while she was there, because that's not great marketing to me. That's like total messed up. Like, what is she telling her daughter? Just go have these people's babies, just be a breeder, because he didn't ever lock it down with another woman before. You go
Right.
ahead and sacrifice your womb after you told us how you almost lost your life.
Right. Right.
You're
Right.
going to
Right.
sacrifice all of that for old dude who couldn't even get his shit together till he met you all of a sudden. Now that
Right.
you're on, and he's willing to move to your city, he's willing to do this, this, and
I'll
this.
keep my
And
house
it's
set.
just, I don't know, it's mixed messaging. The marketing is off. It's not giving strong boss bitch. It's giving
Hey,
um concubine. It's giving a little bit of concubine
Karen
and
Con-
a lot of bit of baby mama. And I'm not buying it.
I know. I know. You're right. She missed an opportunity to show us like a real authentic person. Because I do think she has like her daughter. That would be a good story with everything they have going on, except like the whole baby thing just it throws us off.
Yeah.
But then you fuck it
Yeah.
up. You're like, oh fuck, man, you just threw a fucking Hail Mary in it.
And now you're
They totally
And then
missed.
she was involving her daughter in those crazy time talks. How would you feel
Yes,
about a
yes,
baby? How do
yes.
you like Keely?
I don't
And
want
then
to
her
be.
daughter's having to watch back that her mom was like not even told she loved her, but looking at egg sacs. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm on Garcelle's thing. I don't. It's just, I'm on Garcelle's page right now on Instagram. Is this her? Yeah, I'll share it with you guys.
Yeah, she's
There's
looking
like
good.
in their story or nothing. She said something. Val said she wrote something, but I wonder if it's is it a real maybe?
Oh, I don't know. Did she write something else? I didn't
Wait,
see.
yeah. Hold on, I just had it. Skin folk ain't kinfolk. She wrote.
Oh, that. Yeah, so everybody's still saying that must be about
Oh, she
Buzz.
wrote that a different time. Oh, okay. She wrote that before or something. Did she write it
Yeah,
before?
she had wrote that the night they finished filming, and everybody
Oh,
speculated it
I
was
thought.
either about
Oh,
Boz
we
or
can talk
Amory.
that. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I was waiting for her to to say something now, but then she kind of said everything she'd say. But I wonder if if Sutton and her have spoken, or you know what I mean. I wonder what's going on with her and Sutton, or you know what I mean. I don't know if Sutton had
Yeah.
realized
Well,
what she
see,
was.
are you on her Instagram now? Go into her
Yeah.
friends and see if she's still following Sutton now that the season is over.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Because they were still following each other last time I checked last week.
Okay. All right.
But she hadn't been liking Sutton's posts for
Where's her
a
follow?
while now.
Sutton Strack.
Yeah, look at Sutton's track. Yeah,
She's following
yeah,
her.
yep.
So she's
Okay.
following. Unless she's following Kyle still. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if Jax's stuff. Jax has me blocked or not. Kyle Richards. Ooh.
No. Is she following Erica? Oh no, she is.
Yeah.
Is
I
she
hope
following Erica?
not. I think she said before she doesn't unfollow people. Yeah, the pretty
Oh,
mess.
she is. Okay.
Who's the other
Is
bitch?
she following Porrito?
Yep.
Yep.
No,
Okay. Well,
Andy. Probably definitely Andy.
definitely for sure.
That I hate that dude. I don't even know what his name is on here. I can't. I definitely think. Oh, he's such a dude. Patrick, producer. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
so she's following everybody.
yeah.
She's
I
just
mean,
not engaging with them.
no. I mean, listen. It's probably rough to watch it back, and it's probably real sad. I just want to know if Sutton has anything to say for herself. I guess not. Let's check Sutton. Like, why? I feel like what a bitch, dude. Like, I don't know, man. At that point, I would be so done. That would be me done with Sutton, with the show. I'm done with Sutton. If I left the show because you fucking basically fucked me over, wow, I'm done with you. Like, I'd be done
Yeah.
with it. It's got to be over. Because fuck you. I always say that you only get one chance to be there for me when I need you the
Right.
most. And you fucked that up and you let me go through that by myself. You can't get that back. Like, you can't get that time back. To me, that means a lot to me. Like,
When she sees the episode in its fullness, if she decides to watch, and she sees that Sutton didn't come check on her, I bet like seeing that last night was really messed up.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know what they did after she left. She has no idea.
Until she watched it back.
But now she saw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Because she could have been talking to Sutton the whole time, not knowing what a cunt she was.
Right.
You know? I wonder what this chick is. This is Sutton's thing. I don't know what it is, but
Oh, that's her doing
some stupid
a clubhouse playhouse thing. Is it the name
I don't even know. Probably. I can't get it to play. Oh, because I have it on mute. Oh, no, I don't. Why is it playing? Oh, there we go.
To your 4th of July party. I came very calm. I came in peace. I came in politeness.
Don't care about you. Is that the only thing she has? Oh, fuck her. She's boring. Like, what the fuck? Nothing to say. This looks weird. Looks too skinny.
14 weeks ago.
That's really her. What am I doing? Wow, what the fuck is she doing? Do you think she definitely fucking did something to that? She used that thing, that filter thingy. She had to have.
I don't know.
She's way too skinny. I can't get it to open. Wow. But she's way too skinny. Well, whatever, man. Looks good there. There's this what she looks even good. She looks amazing here. But I mean, there's this one confessional she did that I love.
Play that one. Play that one where she's in the dress. Yeah, that one.
She looks really pretty though. There's this one. Wow, she's fucking. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. She's. Louisiana. So like, where's the? Oh, I can't listen to that. Oh God, please. Oh God, the arms of the angel. I can't. Oh, Garcelle. Wow, look at her legs. I can't with her.
Did you see how you can get all these bags from China?
Yeah, only for like 2 weeks.
That's amazing.
I mean, yeah, but it's not gonna last. I mean, I don't buy from China. Do you buy from China? I don't know. I don't buy bags anymore. I'm so, you know what?
I don't really care about bags.
You know, listen, I used to love labels, but I didn't wear them. I wouldn't wear them on me, right? I do not. I buy Timo and Shein now. I am so cheap. I don't give a fuck anymore. And I don't care if I look. The outfits I got for all the events for Bravo all came from like Timo and shit. I had Storm help me pick it out. Look, I don't think it look. I mean, this I gotta forget. I ordered this online, but it's only the Beatles t-shirt. Like I'm not like. I will not spend money on clothes. Well, George put me on a budget anyway, so that's not why. That's not why. That's not why. The only thing that bothers me about that is I can't buy as much hair as I want because I love my. Look.
Oh my gosh, there's this girl on freaking TikTok, and she does weaves for white ladies that cost $4,000.
Fuck that shit. The reason it takes me so long to get ready is because I put my extensions in every day, take them out every night. But I like new ones all the time, so that's kind of fucked up though. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like washing them. They're not the same. They're not the same. And I really need them. I really don't like my hair. I fuck my hair up. It's too, I love the color. You know, I change it up all the time. Look, I'm bleeding though. But the thing is he puts me on a budget. But I cut out some things that I realized I didn't need.
Yeah.
You know, stuff for this. I could do this. I could do myself. I didn't realize I could upload. I realized I could upload stuff to Spotify and Apple myself. I didn't know I needed the streaming network. Like I was paying this money for this one company, Buzzsprout or something, and it does like your podcast episodes and distributes them all for you. You don't have to do anything but upload it to that, and it was like it's a lot. It's almost as much as StreamYard is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I didn't need it. I don't need to pay fucking premium fucking YouTube. I don't care about literally $22 just to not have ads. They should give us free fucking YouTube should give us that shit for free. We shouldn't have to pay a premium price when we have a channel that they pay us for. Isn't that so dumb? And all I'm missing was I said all I was doing was paying not to have ads. I'm like, fuck, that's why guys get ads all the time. I'm sharing shit. Fuck that shit. I don't care. Because I'm not using the money. He just doesn't, I had to budget, but I realized there's stuff I was paying for I didn't need.
What would you rate the whole season? Who was your rose? Who was your thorn? Who's your MVP? Who's your loser? Yeah. What are you thinking for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Kyle's the thorn because I'm tired of rinse and repeat with her. It's the same fucking thing. It's just I'm tired of it. You know how I feel about her. She's my rose. Because she just doesn't. She needs to move the fuck on. Whatever. Andy's right when he says move the fuck on with your storyline. That's what he told her basically. So either move the fuck on or like I'm done. My thorn or my rose would. Man, I don't think I have one. Actually, Sutton's mom, and as much as Sutton and her mom, and Sutton realizing that her mom's probably went through a health more than as much as she did being home with her dad, and not realizing that her mother probably was feeling the same, had a lot of, resentment towards Sutton. I think Sutton's an alcoholic, but I do feel like there's some progress with her mom at the end with, realizing that she's hurt too. And I like when people have to fix their shit, but she's a horrible friend and she's going to be on an island by herself and she's going to need not to be an alcoholic next year because she was basically admitted to it. She's not that it's my business to talk about.
Well, before we, so on that, I thought that was weak sauce that Sutton is allowed to be called an alcoholic for seasons by Dorito. And then they got to pretend like she just said the one thing this season, but it wasn't just one thing. It was a couple of things, bitch. It was a couple of things on top of years of, and an official apology at last year's reunion for it. So why are you, I don't like it. You keep on doing it because that's what you do. You don't have nothing else to talk about but other people. But then you validate, Corrito validated her calling another cast member an alcoholic while bringing up the boards that she was on, the American Ballet Board and whatever other board she was on. She brought up those positions while calling her an alcoholic. So it was with malice to defame her and harm her reputation specifically. And then validated it because she said that Sutton said in 2020, blah, blah, blah. But in 2021, 2022, you got robbed and a robber left a phone outside your house.
All that.
And we can't ask you about that. We can't bring it up. We better not talk about it or else it's legal. But you can sit here and defame a lady from some information 5 years ago. But also how we know you just found this out. Somebody pointed this out to you when she was getting her rehearsed rage speech together for episode 2. Because she didn't bring it up to explain away why she was calling Sutton an alcoholic last year when she had to apologize. If she would have had the information last year, then she would have said, oh, well, you called yourself an alcoholic in 2020. She would have said it last year. She didn't know. But when she was trying to do research on what to burn people with, I guess, I don't know, she got this as information and decided to try to justify it. But it's weak because if you get to talk about Sutton saying something in 2020, then we get to talk about robbers robbing you in 2021, bitch. How about that?
Those nice robbers. Don't you love those nice robbers? I forgot about it. Those nice robbers.
Nice robbers.
Unless they must have those nice robbers around that way.
Oh my God, so thoughtful and nice.
I know, aren't they great? Yeah, they hold a towel to your head, and then 5 minutes you're begging for your life, and 5 minutes later you have the balls to beg for yourself, though, bitch. What the fuck are you saying to me? Come on, man. I'm a criminal. I'm not. I wasn't a robber or anything, but like, but you are fucking lying to me. There is no motherfucker on this earth that's going to do that shit to you, and then you're going to have the balls to fucking literally beg for your goddamn cell phone. And when you could, what do you need it for? Who gives a fuck? Go next door. Was I there? I'm sorry. Go next door, bitch. What you need your phone for? Like, you literally are getting a pow held to your head. And then you have the balls 5 minutes later to beg for your cell phone. And he's like, yeah, okay. Here, I'll put my pal away. Here's your cell phone, lady. I'll put it over there and light it up for you in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You made it what? He lit it up for you. So in 15 minutes. Are you what the he letting you call the cops, basically. He's leaving the cell phone so you can call the cops. Tell me in what motherfucking earth does that make sense? What criminal? And then PK. Oh, they caught one of the guys. Baskin Robbins. Oh, they did. You didn't tell me that. PK's like, bitch, yes, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, they called one of the guys. You didn't tell the lady they had a pal, your wife, that a pal had to her head, that one of the guys was caught? Huh? Who are you talking to? Like, come on, Dorit. Who are you fucking talking to? It's not 4 people. It's 4 million people on Twitter that think that story is fucking whack as fuck. No way. I would love to see that goddamn fucking story. Oh, please don't kill me. Like, literally a pow to your head, and then you ask them for your cell phone 5 minutes later. I would love to fucking see that goddamn conversation. Okay, miss. Sure. So you can call the cops on me. What? There's nice robbers. The ones that rob Kyle's house when she's not home, you know? Oh, wait till you're not doing this. Maybe they're the same ones that literally when PK gets pulled over, he must call those ones. He must call those guys. Because then the cops, gets to like go to it's just so fucked up, man. Nobody gets caught. Oh, and then they get caught and he doesn't tell his wife. The one actually robbed. Like, you mean when they went around the corner and gave PK all shit back? Like, come on.
Is the black lady on the Valley gay?
Yes. Are you watching it right now?
Yeah, I have it playing in the background. I'm just watching them introduce their babies and stuff.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah. So on Friday, are we going to do a live reaction, or should I watch it right now?
I want you to watch it. We're going to live react to it Friday anyway. That and the fucking premiere party interviews. Brittany was shaking, and then she did an interview right after that and admitted that she was so afraid of him because he has been very physically abusive.
I bet he has. He seems like the kind of fool that'll pull your hair.
He's fucked. He's
very rageful.
He's fucked up big time. Fucked up big fucking time. He should be off the show. He makes me so angry. I can't even believe it. There's so much I have to say.
Why did she have to leave the house with their kid? Why does he get to be in the house?
Fucking shit. Because what he did to his mother when his father died. How dare you sit here and cry about your father and say that you want to be a better man for him. When you have fucking on your goddamn arm, make better choices, love dad. Tattoo that on your arm when your fucking dad died. You knew he needed you to be a better man, but you left his wife, your mother, and never talked to her again. She lost her son-in-law. Her son, her daughter-in-law, her fucking grandkid she never met. You fuck. You can do that to your mother and still not talk to her. And then you do it to your wife.
She has to be in a rental house all the way in fucking Sherman Oaks.
Yes. He could do that shit to his mother. What he does to fucking Brittany. Makes her and Chris leave his home and then has the balls to cry and say, I want to be a better man for my dad. And oh my fucking God. Poor me. I'm going to be selfish now. Now I'm going to be selfish. I got it. He says, now you're going to be selfish. You have been selfish for 20 fucking years. You've been selfish since the day you walked on that show. You fuck. You have been. Oh my God, it's so bad. I can't lose my fucking.
I'm going to watch it right now.
Set of issues with him now. It's a whole new thing now. I have a whole new fucking set of issues. Not the ones from before, maybe the ones from before, but it is so much worse than I ever thought. He is.
So she's still dating his friend in real life?
No, that's been over. No, she's fucking dating nobody. I don't think. She looks horrible. She even said it. She said she looks like something's going on right now. Like at the premiere party, something was she was so afraid of him. The fucking publicist was up her fucking ass. The one that's both of their publicist. Every time she tried to talk, and then the interview people, these motherfucking fuckers know that he's abused her. I know that he got away with it. I know that he fucking, and they keep asking her. She's proud of him. She is fucking still in fighter. She's still in it, dude. She's an abused woman, and you're fucking asking her if She's like, how many times I gotta ask this question? So she did another interview the next day. She's
He's always been a womanizer.
yes,
And
yes.
he's so high cheese. He's so high key.
A cheater. He's always been a liar and a cheater.
Machismo. He's like, he is Jax. If Webster Dictionary needs a picture for toxic masculinity, it's Jax Taylor.
Jax, he has no idea. He thinks that his rehab stints were fucking forced. The last one was only 17 days. He didn't get help for his fucking coke addiction. He didn't get help for his goddamn mental health. All he did was fucking abuse her the whole time he was there on the phone, fucking rage texting her, literally. And he was told to get off the show. The show told him to go to rehab. He does not believe he's a liar. He's going to sit there and say that I got this, I got bipolar, I got my BPD, I got ADHD. But that doesn't make you fucking okay for you to fucking still blame this bitch and say, sorry, Brittany. Any guy would act the same way. I raged and flipped out and broke everything in the house and almost beat the shit out of her because I found out she was dating my friend after I've been fucking people in that house the whole fucking time.
Well, and not only that, but her and Faith were acquaintances. Her and Stassi were friends. He didn't only screw all those ladies he was screwing one time.
Yeah, we had a whole new set of fucking issues. We had a whole new set of bitches.
Yeah.
We got a whole new set of fucking problems with this motherfucker, with his addiction. We got a whole new set of problems with his fucking job. Now this is all.
If I was her, you know what I would do? If I was her, and I hope you were listening, Britt, you should make it hard for him. Fuck Jax. What you should do, she should do is she should petition the court to get full custody based off of his admission of being a fucking cokehead. And because if he's admitting to being a cokehead, then that means that you were actively participating in the use of narcotics while you were taking care of our kid. And that's not being safe for my kid. Therefore, I need full full custody because I stopped drinking for real. Didn't she stop drinking for real?
No.
Oh, darn. So they both got issues.
But listen, she's not irresponsible like he is. She's not like with her kid.
But I mean, if her liver's falling out, then she needs to stop drinking.
I think it was the stress from this motherfucker.
It could have been.
He's been doing coke every fucking day for 20 fucking years, and I can't believe we got to deal with this now. Like he got Scandalous. He gets the fucking bar, 12.5%. Okay, 12.4%. He gets that, the bar, the fucking podcast, the fucking reality show, and then he's
didn't Britt's bar get shut down, or it's not going to move forward or something now because of something?
I don't know. I mean, you know what? Maybe good for her because why be across from him? Why even be in competition with him for anything? The way that he's acting, I don't trust him. He doesn't deserve to be around his child. He's saying autism as a fucking problem, as it's a fucking not. Brady's making a superpower, and I truly fucking believe that Cruz was already progressive. He what's it called, regressed. The same thing happened to Caden, and I know it, and we detoxed him, and he's fine. Okay. And I hate to say this, but like I would not be accepting this diagnosis. I think there's a lot more to it, and I think it's not my fucking business at all. Please don't judge me. This is just my opinion. But I know there's a way to get him out of this because he's already verbal. And then something happens, and then that goes away. It happened to my nephew, and we completely detoxed him. He's fine now. He's amazing. It's Caden. Actually, he's like a normal kid. It's like it makes me so angry. And Jax wants to cry about it and make it a fucking issue. And instead of being like, I just can't, makes me cry. What he's been saying is making me cry. I've never been so angry and so mad that I could go on for hours. As a sober person, watching him talk about his sobriety makes me want to fucking punch him in the face. I don't know if he's not listening to people. Then he's got fucking shorts next to him. He looks like he's all fucked up now. His girlfriend broke up with him. I can't believe it. He's losing everything, and the fact that he still is not speaking to his mother makes me so sad for her. She loses her husband, and then her own son and daughter stop talking to her, and they never give her life back. She never gets her fucking. She's never met her. He's not. I'm telling you now, he's not fucking. He doesn't know how to be.
It did something, but I don't know that rash it gave you. You might be allergic.
He's. I know it makes me mad that she did. I know it makes me really fucking mad that she married him. I'm mad at her. I had to look at her sideways. But the fact that now I know what she's been going through, the fact that she's been shaking, and she can't.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. Danny, I'm totally she married him, and she decided to marry him knowing all of that. Just saying, he is still a piece of shit. But why she ever married him is beyond. She begged to be his wife. He actively cheated on her. She got mad at other women that he was sick his peen inside of, cussed them out, want to fight them with Kentucky Meemaw grand cheese, and freaking and be so far in. She was so digmatized by Jax.
That I think it was I don't know what it was with him, but it's
he bought her titties, and she just felt so indebted to him. And but you're right, I get it. I'm just saying too, Danny.
No, I'm just saying too. She wanted to have a kid with him last season. I question that fucking decision. You knew he was everything he just got in trouble for. What he's been doing to you, he's been doing for a long time, allegedly, or not allegedly, said according to her. And you wanted to have a child with him last year again.
And he's still doing a lot of blaming. It's looking like already.
No,
I'm only about.
Jax does not. Jax is a fucking 1 minute he's taking his responsibility. You should see the interviews at the premiere party. He looks like he's they ask him one little question and
I hate that freaking, because she did come in kind of country sweet, and she was kind of like awkward and fun and just so country. And I used to like Britt when she first came on the scene a little bit. She was okay. She was okay. But now you're right. I'm looking at her in this thing. Poor thing. He took he sucked everything out of her.
He really has. He's made her. She's really in a bad way right now. And I hope to God that she has friends that are really, because it doesn't seem like these people that are interviewing her friends, her fucking publicist, she feels like she can't speak. I don't know if the cast is on her side. I hope they are. But when she had that interview, the second interview, I wanted to
punch Zach and who's Zach?
Zach's the gay guy.
Nia and Zach. Who's Nia?
I don't know who he is. Nia might be.
Well, they're
might be his friend or something. Maybe it's his friend. I don't know.
They're just getting drinks at the casino right now.
Nobody important.
Zach is giving Lance Bass,
isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. He's a dry drunk, right? So he's still going to be a fuckhead, sober or not. It just made it worse. It infuriated him even more. The pasta, and it comes to find out, a lot of them were doing pasta for a long time. I suspected it, but I never wanted to say nothing, right? But Jax is the only one that doesn't know how to control it now. It turns into a fucking problem because he doesn't know how to fucking act. And I said this earlier. You can listen, I'm 12 years sober.
Was Ariana on the pasta train? Ariana and the Toms?
No. Tom.
Is everybody at the restaurant doing pasta, or was it just the Lala, the Jax, the James of it?
Tom. I think Sandoval. I don't know. I think a lot of. You
think Sandoval's?
Oh yeah.
What about Katie?
No, Katie's to kill Katie. No,
What about
Kristen probably did a little bit, maybe back in the day. I think Stassi might. I think they all didn't control it. You know what I'm saying? They were addicts. I think that Jax is definitely one who was a self-medicator. He also has been doing it for so long that he just thought he could because he was controlling it. Second, it's been 20 fucking years now that he can't control it. Now it's a problem. It is a problem. It's always been a problem. He just didn't think. Listen,
where do you even get good coke from these days? I wouldn't know. I thought I would be so scared somebody would put one little flick of fentanyl in that shit that I wouldn't take anything. I don't even know how people can get high nowadays. That's crazy.
I don't know how I survived 20 years doing that shit.
That is crazy.
I don't know. I thank you. I thank my guides and guardians all the time that I'm still here. I died.
I would be so scared. Like even getting weed, they could put a little freaking dust of fentanyl on weed and kill everybody. It's crazy.
No, I can't.
And there is somebody did a diagram of like you could do 3 8 balls of meth and probably live. You could do an 8 ball of this, an 8 ball of crack, and you might live. But then they had one little flick of fentanyl the size of a pencil tip, the size of a pencil tip, you guys. Not even the whole lead, but just the diameter of a pencil tip of fentanyl kills a bitch.
My girlfriend did it. She did the tiny. She asked me.
Why did she try? Is it supposed to make you high before you die?
Well, she didn't try it. She was an addict. She was a dope head. She was shooting up all the time, and she came to my house, and she started just doing straight fentanyl. And she asked me if she could shoot up at my house. I said, "Fuck no." And then she's like, "Can I snort it?" And it was a tiny like sand. It was like the size of 2 like sand.
Yeah.
and she went out because I said, no, please don't. I don't want you to OD here because we had just lost her boyfriend 5 days before that.
Yeah.
Overdose, and I didn't and I'm telling you, it was like one after the other in my life, and it was a little tiny bit. And after that, 3 of my friends older people have gotten coke and gotten with fentanyl, and they died. Like my friend's husband, literally, and it's like so fucking. I mean, my weed comes from the bodega now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I would never. I would never buy drugs off the street. I haven't done that shit in a long time. Like I don't know how I survived.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything without a lot number.
Right? I know. I'm scared to death. Like,
and a batch number. I'm not doing nothing but little.
Right, dude. I'm telling you. Like, I literally, I said to Jordan, I'm like, do you still love me? I'm like, am I still? Because I'm like, I'm so boring now compared to what I was when you met me. You know what I mean? But of course, obviously, we're older now, so now we love being. We don't do a lot of things. We like being home. We really do. Like he's like playing his game, and I do this. Like our life is so simple now. I could never.
Yeah, like you don't even need to go out or stay up.
No, my brain's like that's my brain.
My brain. I used to be like my motto used to be like, "Oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead."
I don't like. It's sleeping. Oh my god, sleeping is a waste of my time. Eating is a waste of my time.
Yeah,
I feel because I used to be Snow White. I feel like so. Like they say, like when you're impatient, it's because we came from a realm where we can manifest like that.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Is that why I'm always digging up my garden seeds?
Yes, because you're listen. I'm telling you, that's because we have no patience because we're the most benevolent timeline available. We are definitely part of the elemental.
Okay. Oh my God, I love me and you because we could just go over there, over there, over there. Squirrel, we don't care. We don't care. Squirrel, chipmunk, we don't care. But most benevolent timeline, Black Mirror, the new San June Apparel. Didn't like it.
No.
I did not like it.
No,
did you like Hotel Reverie?
No, which one is it? Hotel Reverie?
It was supposed to be the Hotel Reverie one, the one that was in black and white, where they were redoing the movie and it had Aquafina in it.
I haven't finished it yet. But that's the only one I haven't finished. I haven't finished that.
Okay, so that's the one. I finished that one. I haven't finished all of them.
We did see a couple people.
Let me see. The one I watched just last night. It was so fucking weird.
Which
it was the one with the throng in it. Did you see the one with the throng?
That's the only one I haven't seen yet. I watched.
Okay, so there was the throng, and then there's one. The lady. Something happened. She had like a brain aneurysm, and yeah.
That was fucking whacked. See, I told you it shows you things that like future things that we could get that turn really fucking bad in the end.
Really bad. That was,
But see, this
and then they needed a subscription to keep his wife's from reading ads at random times.
I'm like, this is so sad. Wait, at the end, did they agree to kill her? Is that what it was?
Yeah, so she was like, it's time because they wasn't affording it no more. And his teeth was missing. But I didn't know. I was like, so is he going to just keep working as usual now? Because he went right back down to the room. But he had a razor in his hand.
That's what they do to us, though. I think he was going to go.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think his last private
the season. I think the first season there was so much better. This season seems a little fucking like
it's very AI driven this season. Very AI data driven.
Eulogy is the one's going to get you. Eulogy.
Okay, so Eulogy is the one with the guy from Billions, and he gets asked to help write a eulogy about this girl, and so I'm in that one. I started making enchiladas. That's what happened. I was making enchiladas last night when that one started, and so I was busy. I didn't see it all, but I did see him go to the Polaroids, and then he went to the pictures where he cut out all of her faces, and then that's where I finished.
Wait, the faces when you looked at, oh my god, the faces freaked me out because they were real. And the one when she was on stage had a big like a thaw mask on. Wait, do you see her on stage?
That was so creepy.
I love the
but there has been a couple that I liked. But that's one thing with Black Mirror. I'm deciding I can only do 1 or 2 episodes. If I do more than 2, I don't remember because it's just a lot of overload for me. I'm just like it kind of melts into one episode. I don't know.
Val, do you think this season was not as good as the other ones? This one didn't have a lot of different. It was like the same thing every
Right.
episode
It was
about
it
that
was
thing.
the same thing about freaking
Something on the
PayPal and Elon and technology and data and AI
yeah.
graphs and Skylinks and upper links
Where you say it's gonna be a
and
at the beginning
yeah,
and then they fuck you in the end. And you're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
it was a
yeah,
lot. I felt I didn't, like I said, I haven't watched them all yet, but
well, I only
I
have
was
one
hoping
left
they
to
would
do.
be different. But if they're all about that, that's interesting.
Sanity and drinking soda. I love
Yeah.
Dale. Dale, do you want to come up and talk to us?
The PayPal mafia.
Thank you.
Mamere, I was looking at further
Well,
information on
and
the
me too.
PayPal mafia and the technocracy. Wait,
Oh, yeah.
technocracy.
Tell
Is
Mafia.
it the technocracy or is it the technocracy?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
You know what I'm talking. The people that is Elon's daddy and his
Oh,
whole,
I don't know.
yeah, I forget how to pronounce it. Technocracy or technocracy.
My
I don't know.
we're talking
But
to my
it's even like
well, I got a
we
hold of
might
like, I got a hold of, but I kind of got a message from my guides, my guardians. They told me to stop paying attention to what's going on over there, that everything will be okay, that we are in the most benevolent timeline available, and they both have chosen the light, and it just might look not right now. But I'm just saying this is my guide had told me because I'm like, it's really starting to get to me. Like, it was really starting to
right.
eat in my soul that I thought I
That's
slipped down.
interesting. It's
I thought
interesting that your spirit guides told you that, because I don't know that they told me so much, is that I've been getting this really strong feeling to
yeah.
remain observant, to be an
No,
observer right now and not a participant of reaction. Just like notice it and keep it
right.
going, but
It's like keep
don't
on
get
your
caught up.
no, get your stay high now because they could hold
Right,
our vibration down, and they don't like
right.
right now. We got to hold the vibration. We have to heal and activate and hold
They
it.
need us. They actually
Yeah,
need people like us. They
yes,
need us involved
yes.
with our energy. And so if we are not participating energetically, then we weaken whatever they have going on. So it's
Weekend
super
us.
important, yeah, for us to
This
choose
is
the
our
most benevolent time.
if we're holding the vibration, if we're upholding the vibration, our vapor, like we don't want to have in it because I like if everything's going to be like there's nothing I can do, and I kept asking, I'm like, should I be worried? It's, no, stop paying attention to it. Everything's going to work out. We'll stay on it, and as long as I keep doing trying to be a good person, just keeping going and trying to stay, like I know when you go out with your kids and stuff, you're like radiating energy out
Technocracy.
everywhere.
Yes, technocracy. Yes, yes. We do need to do a deep thing on that. Was
Yeah,
that you, Mayor, or was it Mademoiselle who was saying we need to
I have no
talk
idea.
about that more? I think it was Mamere because she's in Canada, right? And that's where Elon Musk's
See, the thing is,
family
if
absconded
you
to
know,
after they got kicked out of South Africa. Didn't they go over to?
I don't
Um,
want to know. Because the more I know, the more I think about it. I don't. If I don't know, then
oh,
I
yeah,
won't be introduced into my guys. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you what to do, but like, why even deep? Like, why dig in and introduce it into your zeitgeist, and then it's going to be there. If you don't know about it, and everything's going to be okay. If you trust, unless you don't trust the feelings, I trust my intuition to just not pay attention to it because the more I know, the more I introduce it into my, my zeitgeist, and it's like I worry way too much. I got like
it's
so
almost like if I tell you I have to kill you, like
yeah, it's like that's like or somebody says, oh, there might be an earthquake. All all the conscious, like all the collective consciousness is going to basically produce the earthquake because now we're all worried about it.
right.
We don't know about it.
So
It's
you're
like
being Matrix Oracle about it. And did the vase fall because I told you it was going to fall, or was it already going to fall?
what what?
In the Matrix, when he goes and sees the Oracle, and she's
Mm,
making chocolate chip cookies, and she says, "Watch the vase," and he says, "What?"
it's
And
like
then the vase falls and cracks. And then the question becomes, did it happen because I told you it was going to happen? I said, watch out. Or was it already going to happen?
it's already going to happen. I believe that we do have free will, but I feel like everything, the other things around us, obviously, I think we are creating our own reality, but I think it's a bubble around us, and we're co-creating with others. Sometimes that have souls or don't have souls, but I feel like right now, where the timeline that we're in, which I believe has merged, where I said all possibilities are here, like whatever you were in our past, you could be anything you want. Like your past is no longer going to affect your future. It's all one. Like I told her about like Deneen, the singer, Deneen, the mom. Now she has both. It's crazy. But like I feel like, what was I saying? The fuck was I? Oh, whatever this technology is, if it is technology, we're all in the one timeline that we're on. we could basically create whatever we want our reality around us. And I, for so long, was like, I told myself I was broken. My whole life, I fucked myself. Every year, time I'm like, every birthday, I'm telling you, I'm a year older. No wonder, I have to go get fucking $12,000 in Botox to look younger. So now I tell the universe I'm a year younger every year. I'm not telling anybody my age is ever what it really is. Like the day I was born, and then my birthday. I'm 35, no matter what. Like I'm going back in time.
Yes, right.
What I'm saying, like, and the thing is, I don't know. I was, when I first awoken, I had
it was you, Mare.
It's
right
rabbit
on.
hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole until I got to.
Well, we love a good rabbit hole, but you're saying that right now, in your current state, that your guides are telling you for the things that trigger you to not engage them energetically, so that you can keep the peace and not come down to that vibration.
Right, because all it does is make me get really mad and wonder what have I done to end up. I'm like, and then I don't know what's really going on, and it's hard for me to understand. And then I start to get like really upset when I hear my brother. My brother's definitely is not a Trumper, and he was fucking losing it the other day on me. I'm like, I can't do this, dude. I don't do that to him about his beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, how dare you? Like, and I'm like, please stop. I don't want to hear this. And like he was losing it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so then I'm like, I had to talk to my guys. And then this morning I had one of those not breakdown, but like where I felt like I couldn't, like the walls were closing in right before I was going to go live.
Yeah.
It started again. And I was like, oh my God, it usually would happen at nighttime. And it hasn't happened in a while. Like,
oh, you were talking about that. Yeah. So you have one of those.
And then this morning, well, it was like right when I started, I'm like, babe, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And then that almost started. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, please stop, please stop. And I threw up. And then I laid down.
What the Schumann resonance is, or whatever, is when that happens to you.
I asked my guides and guardians what the fuck was going on. I said, what is happening? Am I dying? It feels like I'm dying. Am I having a psychic attack? Am I getting an upgrade? What the fuck is happening? Is it like, and they said it's basically my nervous system. I have to stop the worrying all the time. And I can't help it. They know I can't help it.
Yeah.
But I smoke as much.
I heard recently that our liver is worry and anger. And that if we talk, you put your hand on your liver and you talk nice to your liver.
Yes.
Your liver is like under your right rib cage kind of area. Under your right rib cage on the side of you is kind of where your liver is, under your right rib cage right there. So you talk nice to your liver and you tell it things like, I'm calm, I'm not worried, I'm loving, and you just kind of talk calm to your liver, and it's supposed to actually help some other stuff. But yeah, liver and worry and anger, anxiety, liver processes all of that. So perhaps
in my body, I tell all the cells in my body that I'll get rid of any disease or anything like that. I tell them I have to reverse an age. And then when I'm in the shower, I tell the water that has to make me look younger. I command the water to help me to like even out my mind, body, and soul. I have 7 of them, but 5 inside. This is Sterling Marie. She's my baby kittens. I rescued her. She was the first, she was my first child. Like, she's my hybrid alien angel baby. My friend called me from Philly and said a cat just got hit her mom, and she was the kitten with her mom. And then her mom, and then the kid, she wouldn't leave the spot in the street. And my friend was like, I can't leave. I can't. So I said, oh my fucking God, bring her to me now. My heart just broke. She didn't know what to do. She was little. Her mom was gone. And so she brought her to me, and she's literally we sleep like the way she was just, when she does that every day. We sleep like that. I think I probably showed you pictures of, I've had her for 2 years. But then I have 4 more in here and then 2 outside. I'm like snow fucking white. Did I send you pictures of me feeding the squirrels? I finally got them on camera.
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I love them. They're so fucking cool looking, aren't they? They're so fucking cute. But literally, and then the other day, at 3 o'clock when I get up in the morning, I go to the back door. There's a fucking raccoon, sees me, and sits at the back door begging for money, for food. I mean, back for money.
Begging for money. He wanted to go to the casino. He was trying to get to the casino.
I said,
okay, well, wait.
I said, I don't like possum person. I call him possum person. I don't like possum person. And I don't like him and the raccoons out there because I'm scared of them. They're huge.
They're huge in those claws, man. And when they stand up on their back legs, it's so freaking intimidating.
Why is he coming at me? Why don't know you?
Yeah, get the back up. And they're hella smart. They're hella smart too.
They probably see me feed the squirrels. The squirrels probably told him she's cool.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that's the two-legged lady with the food. Let's go.
Yes. That biscuit.
Yes.
Look, I leave food out every night. I'm so dumb. It's like fuck them up, Animal Kingdom out there. I have to show you. I do show you all the time. Oh my God, guess what? Oh my God, I'm so upset. You know how my fucking palm trees, my amazing fucking trees that grow back here, they haven't started yet. They haven't started yet. And I checked last week of summer, and on April 28th is when they started to sprout. Okay, when they grow 30 foot. They haven't even started yet, and I don't know why. I'm starting to get very upset.
Oh.
Send energy my way, please. I've been telling them, please grow back, please grow back. It's been 4 years.
Well, it's not too late yet. It's not too. It's only the 16th. You have more than 10 days.
Maybe the winter
for them
was
to start.
I'm so scared.
Part of the problem I feel like is the bees.
Maybe
I don't know about the bees on the New Jersey coast, but the bees in California
they're dying.
are declining so bad.
Yes, they're dying over here. They're
Yeah.
finding dead bees everywhere. I'm so upset about it.
Yeah. It's very upsetting. Like that's something to make me worry.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see the AI bees? Did you see the AI bees in Common? You didn't watch Common People yet? Oh, Common People. Remember the
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm gonna go watch one when we get off because the valley is boring.
We'll see.
Look, this is
well, Friday, guys, please come back to talk about Jax. I'm gonna have the couple interviews he did on the fucking.
Actually, honestly, I only like Tom Schwartz with Tom Sandoval.
Yeah, he's
Tom Schwartz by himself is just like meh. He's like white bread mayonnaise. He's just like meh. But him with Tom Sandoval, they're so awkward and funny together. Yeah. I like them together. Like there can't just be one Tom. They're Tom for a reason. You know what I mean? Like that's weird seeing him sit here and talk to Jax by singularly.
Years. They haven't been together in years. They haven't been together in years. And the thing is, like, he looks just like Jax now. He's all fucked up looking. His girlfriend broke up with him. So he's back to being a loser at home, back in the apartment. I don't know why his girlfriend broke up with him unless, like, what could he have done?
Yeah.
He does not.
I didn't do my rating. I'm going to get off here and real quick before we get to 3 hours. Before we get to 3 hours, girl. Okay. So for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I don't know what season, but this season right here, what is it? Is it 14. Sweet 16? 14. So we're in season 14, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They've had their first melanated housewife now on since season 9. And I'm going to give my rose and all the roses to Garcelle Bouvet and let all the roses be for her. I feel like she held her own in this particular reunion. I feel like even through her saying, I'm not answering any more questions, was like, hey, people might think you can't read, but she told them how she's doing things. And then that's how she participated. The way that they didn't come after her is the thorn of the season because it revealed everybody on that stage, including Jennifer Tilly, who I don't know who she would have gone after really, but even for her to like make jokes, for Sutton to change her shoes and sit and finally be like, oh, they're finally looking at me, and now that Garcelle's gone, they're finally seeing me. I'm going to get to Garcelle when I get to Garcelle. That was the thorn. That was very thorny. Andy's line, the questioning to Garcelle, kept on asking her so many times about what about Sutton. It was just weird to me. I was like, ask her about her.
Yep. Trying to pick her.
You noticed that too?
Trying to get her to be messy. He kept going back to her. She's like, I don't want to answer any more questions. Because every time she did, they gaslighted her. Don't ask her opinion if you don't really want it. If her opinion's not going to be okay with you, then don't fucking answer her.
And what I also noticed is when she would answer a question, they would cut her off.
Yep.
And they would cut her off and then make the little that she did say a problem. They would cut her off and then make the little that she got to say a problem. I was like, what the? And every time they did it, she would like do her mouth like, see? And I was like, yep, we see Garcelle. So she's my rose. Now my thorn is going to be Sutton because her whole antebellum was showing. It was all revealed. The shoulder action that Garcelle got the entire reunion was physically a sign of her position to Garcelle. She was
Right.
giving her ass to kiss with that shoulder. She could have sat back. She could have, you know what I mean? But she was
Right.
closing herself off from Garcelle physically and physically putting herself to Kyle to the point where Garcelle and Jennifer were like looking around each other because she was the one that started with the misalignment.
Yes.
And it
yes.
might seem too far for some people, but like I took it like that. And furthermore, she's a thorn because in true Sutton fashion, and it was a cute quirk, but now that she used it against Garcelle, I'm mad. But Garcelle was like, "Oh yeah, I'm really going through it," and Sutton was like, "Oh yeah, they're really getting on me too." Like Sutton never let Garcelle's moment be her moment,
Exactly.
or even checking on her in her moment, and always without fail was like, well, I didn't get shot at today, but I had to have a designer from France. You know what I mean? In true Sutton fashion, make it about her,
Exactly. One didn't have a gun to
And
my house. I
right.
have a
So
gun to my
it
house.
was very thorny to see that all be used on Garcelle. Now the rating for the overall season, for the Swan season for Garcelle Bouvet, I'll give it a good 6. Give it a
Yeah.
good 6.
Yeah.
I'll give it a good 6. Feel like they could have done a lot more. There could have been a lot more stories. There could have been a lot more accountability. We could have seen some evolutional growth. We didn't get much. We didn't get redesigning your house at 54. Is not great for a Puss Patton legacy. Coming in as a new 6-foot melanated glamazon and immediately abiding with poor Rito of all people.
Yeah.
And you watch the show. You watch the show, you're the smartest in the room, and that's still the ass helmet you put on, Bozo. It's so weird. And it speaks volumes about who you really, really, really are. If you watch the show and still chose her. It's so weird. But like Krista said, poor Rito deserves a friend, but she didn't deserve an ass helmet in the form of the newest housewife who we didn't even get to know because you so busy getting shit out of your hair. I'm like, I don't know.
It's like a clown, but it's not a clown show.
Total Suzo. So disappointed.
I know.
So disappointed.
She ruined it.
Ruined her whole, and you know how first impressions are everything.
She pulled an Anne-Marie.
Oh my God. So totally pulled an Anne-Marie. How do all the other housewives get it wrong but Garcelle? Garcelle was the only one that was able to come on, own the space, create a niche for herself, get the fans behind her that she did. The people that mess with her, the people that don't. But she was able to do her thing for 5 whole seasons.
Yep, 5 whole
seasons.
And she was up there too, making a lot of money, I think, too.
Yeah. Her first impression was not an ass helmet situation.
No. I loved her. I loved finding out about Oliver and how she was because I love to see when people struggle like I do, and then their moms are so unconditionally loving to them, and then don't just she was there for him, and then she did tough love like my parents. Like I love that story, and I did leave her a message when she first started, and she'd messaged me back on Twitter. It was really nice of her about Oliver. I was excited to see more about him. Hopefully we will, though, on the other show. Maybe we'll see more of her on Vanderpump. On Sir.
Well, maybe. Yeah, well, I follow him on the Instagrams, and he be all over the place, you guys. His little baby girl is so cute.
She's adorable.
So,
she's adorable.
So the whole overall season, I'll give it a 6. Kyle could have done better. So tired of Kyle. If we could get rid of 2 people, who would they be for you?
Kyle and Erica.
Right on.
Yeah.
I would go with definitely Erica. And you know what? If I didn't have to look at poor Rito again, we could keep Kyle one more time.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I need her. If Kyle stays, I'm going to need her to answer some questions. Okay? I got some questions for you. That's all.
But she's not.
She's not going to, but it's okay.
She's not.
Yeah.
So we could just know she's not and get a new person instead of Dorito.
Oh yeah, who could we get? I mean, I don't think we should bring an old head back.
I don't even know like what the pickings are. If they're going to corporate America,
They're
I have
keeping
no idea
they're keeping
because
Bob,
Bose
right?
is all corporate America.
I think that they should go with like maybe like I think the Hilton should have their own show and Kyle. I think they need to get their own show so that they can have creative control with Kim and Kathy. Because I like Kathy a lot. I like watching her, even though she's an asshole sometimes, but I like watching her. But I feel like I feel like they're going to keep Kyle. They need to give her own show because she takes up too much of our space. Like, we can't get into other shit because we're always worried about what the fuck Kyle's doing. It's always so much on her. They have a lot of content with that whole family. They all have reality shows. Just have one big show with Comparison Love, Buying Beverly with your fraud ass husband and ex-husband or whatever that she's begging to have back, and such a great guy. Mauricio's so great. And like,
well, the reason they're so powerful isn't because of the Hiltons.
It's
the
not.
reason they're so powerful is because of the Rothschild connection.
Because of the and the fucking checkered floors that Kyle has.
Yep, the checkered floors.
Oh, I told you. Remember I told you that picture with Corey Gamble's mom? It's like Kathy and Corey Gamble's mom, a couple of other people with a lot of money, and they're in like there are these black and white checkered jackets. Like they're at a meeting, and it's like they're all there. It's all the rich white ladies, Kris Kardashian, and it's like that's when I found out who Corey Gamble's parents were. And
yeah,
he's like that motherfucker's like, where's fucking Waldo and shit, popping up everywhere. Anyway.
So what's this white party for that I'm missing?
Oh, who had that? Oh, on the Valley.
Yeah.
Oh, so Brittany had a white party, and Jax wasn't invited.
At her rental? Is this her backyard?
I have no idea. I don't think so. I was like watching. I was watching as I was getting ready, and then because I was also watching the interviews that he did for the premiere party, and I was kind of going back and forth, and I was watching the show, and then when I saw her do the interview and she was shaking and like just like looking, it was so fucking triggering. I wanted to punch that fucking lady in the face behind her. The lady behind her, that he allegedly fucked, the publicist, was like whispering in Brittany's ear. Brittany's like, okay, yeah, I know. It's like, whoa, like what? Now you're the abused woman here. He's the fucking piece of shit cheater, fucking cokehead, and they're telling you to watch what your feelings are. Like,
right?
Fuck you. She needs different representation. They can't have the same publicist. Because she's a fucking Lori, her name is. She's a problem for me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Brittany said I was scared, I couldn't talk. Ugh, I guarantee she fires that.
That sounds like how Ashley Darby was using Michael's L'Oreal too. Remember that first time when they were first getting divorced, and Ashley was like, "Oh, Michael helped me get an attorney." Does that sound normal?
No.
That's why that shit took so long. Because she had to finally get her own attorney because that lady was not working in her interest.
Why get an attorney? Michael fucked you over so goddamn big.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't going to give you no money, bitch.
Right?
You know what I mean? And I'm going to need my niece to bring up the tapes. I need my niece to get the tapes, please. Please bring us the tapes from the basement.
Yeah, Monique.
Appreciate it. Please.
Yeah, now that she's had a spiritual awakening and gotten a new T'Challa, maybe she'll come up off the tapes.
Maybe she should, because I would have kept them bitches, man. She would have kept them bitches for a rainy day. You know, just like I got a bunch of tapes for the Real Housewives of Methville. Fuck with me, bitches. Fuck with me.
You're so crazy. You're so crazy. I love it.
No, I'd have to like block I've had probably to block a lot of it. I wouldn't like a lot of people to really see that, but I would do it for the people that need to see it. I need to show Oh man, when you see I got so much shit. It's so crazy. They're so stupid.
Well, I can't wait to drop the T2 that I just got that call for. It's going to be phenomenal because I did also just happen to see a little like thing for the Real Housewives of Miami where it was silhouettes and colors, and it looked like the whole intro for Real Housewives of Atlanta, how it has that kind of like music video feel. And is Kristen pregnant? And now she's getting engaged too. So he's asking. Okay, so she's already pregnant. Okay, good.
He's the eighth class brother.
Huh?
He's the eighth class brother.
What's a Plath brother?
There's a reality.
Is that like a Partridge Family?
No. There's a reality show called Welcome to Plathville. I am absolutely obsessed with it. But the kids on there, they grew up on a farm. They weren't allowed off it. It's a. Let me just show you. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
You're gonna die. I'm people. There's a missing brother. That's him. Because where he's from, but he has a farm that's actually the weed farm. But I mean, these guys grew up on a farm. But when you see what they look like, you're gonna understand what I mean. They're all cool now. They all kind of grew out of their out of the mom and dad don't let us off the farm. We don't even know what soda is. Oh my god, who are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I wonder if it came back on. I have to look and see if it came back on. Olivia, no, welcome to Costco. Where's the first fucking photo of them? Because now they're okay. I think this is that's an older one. Let me see the older one, season 1. All right, so you kind of look. Oh God.
What are your people's names? Mine are called Curvies. What are your people's called?
I don't really have one. Kitties.
Oh, I like that. Kitties. I like that.
Yeah. I think they made it kitties, yeah. Family photo. I know. I was like, thanks for everybody coming. I hope they come back because on Friday, oh my God, we have so much to talk about. I mean, I just it's going to be more of, I'm going to try to not be an asshole watching his.
Is that how we're going to spell it?
Yeah. Why? You can see what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing?
No. I just put it in the chat. Thanks for coming, Curvies and Kitties.
Oh, that. Okay. I thought you were looking at what I was looking at. Okay. I'm just trying to show you the Plath brothers. Here's a family photo that you would understand what I mean. Now this is from before, but like they've kind of grown. They kind of got, Hollywood gets you,
Right.
How do I can't share it. I have a hard time sharing images. Share.
Yeah, Brittany was she was looking really, really good last season.
Yeah, he's really got her.
Because it started playing last season now.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach lost some weight from last season, or he looks different this season. Who's this guy now? Brock. So Brock is over here already?
No. Why is Brock there? I didn't see Brock. Brock's there?
In the after show for the Valley. He's in the
after show. I didn't know that. I haven't watched it
and Lala's in the after show.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I didn't know there was one.
Tom Schwartz is in the after show.
I didn't know there was one.
No, you want to listen to it?
Sure.
Here.
Sure.
Jax did fun text, and I sent a sexy video. I don't care.
She was texting me saying, "Hey, I really want to work on our marriage." I'm like, "Okay." I just so happened to go on to the old iPad, and she was still talking to Julian.
That was from way months before, whenever me and Julian were actually hanging out and talking. And then he tried to say that the timeline was further than it was. Once we found out that Julian was with his baby mama, because that was a whole thing, we stopped talking.
That's not true. Because I saw the dates. She was actually about to move back in literally the next day. And that's why I was mad. And Brittany and I had relations. So leave it like that. And then I went on vacation. Then I come.
So let me let you know, in Brittany's confessional, it's Brittany and Lala. Yeah. And in Jax's confessional in this after show, it's Jax, Tom Schwartz, and some dude with black hair.
I see texts to Julian while I was on vacation. So that's what triggered me.
When I first seen Julian, Jax and I were separated. A moment when Jax and I were getting along a little bit better, and I was having a weak moment. And we were thinking maybe for our son, we could try to work on things, but that went away very fast.
How I reacted was, I wish I could take that back. Show me a man that wouldn't go crazy, that their wife is texting their friends sexual things, sexual pictures of my child, things like that. Show me a guy that wouldn't go ballistic. Did I handle it well? Absolutely not. And at that time, too, I'm not blaming anything, but I was on a lot of things. I was drinking. I was on drugs. I was spiraling out of freaking control.
You had to see a couple text exchanges that were old, and you freaked out that bad. Imagine having to read the nasty, disgusting messages from multiple women that get sent to my DMs. There's no comparison between him and me.
But you'll never be able to explain that to know.
Brittany's not a liar. So if Brittany says that sex were old, I believe it. And I also believe that maybe Jack saw those texts and saw the date and maybe got the dates wrong or something like that.
That's Jason and Brock are in their confession.
I've seen other people, before that blow up. So as far as him finding out that she is texting a guy,
Danny and Luke are in the confessional.
No, Jax is probably
They all
texting
dumped her.
15
They all
girls.
removed him from him.
So,
They went
well,
and threw him out of the house.
This is Luke talking right now.
They all had to remove him from the house. All the guys came.
No way.
So fucking bad, Garja, what he did.
oh, we made the point we could see other people. It was just the fact that it was a
He's got
friend of mine.
fucking
I
balls.
think that's what hurt the most. Now, that being said, we all know what I did in the past with Tom and Kristen.
It's a saying that
Yes. Yes. Let me stop together.
I'm sorry, what?
Stop it for 1 second.
Okay.
I can't fucking say. He's such a fucking liar. He's such a piece of shit. She has every right to do what the fuck she wanted. You have fucked people in her house. You have cheated on her. Oh my fucking God. And you don't handle your emotions, motherfucker. Yeah, guys, anybody would freak out. Don't look at her fucking iPad, asshole.
Yeah, don't be a privacy invader.
Admitting that
Don't be a privacy invader. How about that?
Admitting that you're all fucked up, and then you destroy the house and you hurt her. She had to get the guys to come get him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. No. You know what? It's coming right up on 3 hours. We're gonna play this on Friday.
Yeah,
we'll play this on Friday. I'll watch the episode today.
I want the premiere interviews too. Him and Brady, I'll find them.
Are you gonna send it to me?
Yeah, I'll send them to you. I'll do it
okay. Right on.
I'm like shaking because of him. I hate him.
Okay, Christy.
I love you.
Krista Marie and the kitties and the curvies. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Yeah. We always talk way too much and way too long. I
love it.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
You're on the most benevolent timeline. That's why. That's the Plath Brothers, though. Oh, wrong photo. I showed you the Plath Brothers, so I'll send it to you now. But guys, please, thanks for hanging out with us. Friday, we're gonna talk the Valley. I'm gonna try to be a little bit calmer with Jax, but I'll process my feelings before then, I promise, and I'll try to do it in his manner. But he's got
that sounds good to me, girl.
Got balls.
I'll see you later. Thanks for coming through.
I love you guys. Bye. Love you. Bye. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. I love you, whoever's hanging out. If you guys have made it this far, that's great, amazing. We're on the most benevolent timeline available. Everything I say is alleged or crazy or not, whatever you want to believe. Do your own research. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I am tough love with Jax. I'm no better than him. I used to be him. I'm not like that anymore. He drives me crazy. He has not learned a motherfucking thing. And it just triggers me really bad because I'm very, very, very deflective, whatever it is. I don't know how we're the same age and this motherfucker hasn't learned yet. He's losing everything. And his poor goddamn mother. It breaks my heart what he has done to her. Anyway, guys, that's just explaining why he gets him and Louie make me really fucking angry. Man. Oh man. All right, guys. I love y'all. See you. Please come. Sorry about earlier. I had a nervous breakdown. Couldn't even get in here to shut down the computer and tell you guys I was like fucked. It was so bad. Please pray for me. I can't do it anymore. I talked myself out of it, but the walls were starting to close in. I didn't know what was triggering it, but wow. Yeah. All right, guys. I love y'all. And I'm going to work on myself the next 2 days. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye. Love you, Dad. Hope you're still there.